1. Hey! Welcome back to Monday Night Mountaineers, where we don't know where we're going, but I do. Before we start, because we're in the dark, you guys. Hey.
It works!
We don't need that. I'm going to let you know, so we were at Bellingham last night. Not a good turnout. Let's make that better next time. But we will be at Farmstrong this Sunday, the 29th.
Woo!
Yeah, I know. Down in Mount Vernon. Also, we are expanding to the Magic Players of the World. We're going to be at Puget Sound Battleground in Everett, which is November 9th and 10th. I also want to say that our stickers came in, and they gave me 5 extras, so you guys pass those around the table, and you can stick them wherever you want to.
Aww.
I know.
That's so great.
I know. Or give them away if you don't want the stickers, but I haven't put one on my water bottle yet because it's chock out of space, but by golly, there's going to be one on there. So I'm going to put one on his forehead.
Do you want one to do?
On your rolly thing. Yeah, too.
Everybody goes on time, gets one.
I get mine too, but these are awesome.
They are awesome.
So I'm super pumped about this.
Really nice.
They should be water resistant.
Sweet.
You know how stickers sometimes peel off.
Just like it's
Just now. Also, I'm super excited about this. We currently have one less than 50 subscribers on YouTube and 193 followers on Facebook. So please be our 50th. Please be our 200th. Maybe we'll even do something cool. I'm not sure if we have that kind of capability, but I'd love to have that happen.
I'll do a giveaway.
Sure, we'll do a giveaway.
Absolutely.
We'll do something. We'll do like a
Tell your friends.
random raffle. So subscribe, follow us on Gear Gaming 365 everywhere.
How about we just say this? If you share us and like the video from tonight, has somebody shared it? Have we shared that?
It's already on. Well, it's not on there on the Facebooks yet.
Okay.
But it will be.
Yeah. Let's get that up on Facebook. Everybody that likes it and shares it, then we'll do a drawing when we get to 200.
Okay. I don't have a capability right now, but I'll do it soon.
A dice bag. Let's just say a dice bag.
There you go.
Dice bag.
Yeah. And there are so many. YouTube subscribers.
Not 200, but 50.
50 on there's almost 200 on Facebook and almost 50 on, or one less. I'm going to watch it all night.
We'll do 2
I'm going to get excited.
What do we have at Facebook? Facebook's almost 200.
Yeah, we're at 193.
Music, why did you
So,
start? Okay.
Porque no los dos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we get to both, then we do the thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do both things. And I'm gonna watch it all night. It's gonna be on the side of the screen.
So we'll give away
the wrong thing
ultimately 2 dice bags, and you get to pick the design. We'll just do a drawing.
Myself. I didn't know I was on.
I got a shout out to my buddy Justin over at the Double Barrel Barbecue. He might be watching tonight.
That's awesome.
Justin!
He could be our 50th subscriber.
Yeah.
Hey.
Justin,
better
do
subscribe
it.
and like.
Call you out. Otherwise, let me remind you where you are. So we're currently in the 3rd level of Undermountain.
No, we're not.
Sorry, wow, I can't even do this right now.
That was a test.
The 6th level of
passed.
Undermountain. You passed. The 3rd one that you've been to?
Sure.
That sounds right. Hey, that sounds right. The 6th level of Undermountain. As you entered, you found your even goggles of night failing as the darkness was total. But you do happen to have either light spells or a lantern of some sort, and some of the rooms are brightly lit by these pillars of crystal. You have found 2 doors so far that have stumped you, one of which took some crystals away, and the other one punched you in the face. So that
Some crystals, like it was no big deal.
Yeah, just some crystals.
Some shiny rocks.
Yeah. I will remind you that when you first got here, this voice echoed out and told you that at the heart of this place lies the Temple of Dumathoin, and behind its black basalt doors a place of power, the heart of the mountain. Behold it, and you may leave this place. Fail, and this too shall be your tomb. But opening the heart is no easy task, and beware. Others lurk on this level. Some hunt for the tomb, and others hunt for the hunters. And then above this door, you found last time, it says, "It is the will of the keeper of secrets under the mountain, that only the hand of the king may open these doors. Let all who enter gaze upon the heart of Malarbode, and know the true power of dwarven kind." So that is where we stand.
Okay. And everybody's currently up by the door. We finished with the Big B's hand.
Yeah, there's no more Big B's hand. The only person that's not by the door right now is Tomna, who is currently dragging the bodies off of the altar. And you're by the altar as well.
Yeah.
Yes, but everybody seems to be close.
I think maybe we should just back away from the fucking door, guys. Come on.
It's a good idea.
Okay, I will do the thing. Doop, doop, doop.
I'll look at the dwarven girl and
Skella.
Skella and Undercommon.
Have you come across any sort of a tomb or
Giant golden
hand
statue?
or
King.
yeah?
Anything kingly?
Nothing specifically kingly.
Wasn't there another door to the right?
There's one if I go back
One all
into
way
the
to
room.
north.
Yes, there's one to the
There's one right
right,
there.
one to the north, one to the left.
Ask her
That's
which
the one you came
direction
in.
she came from.
Very
If she-
different.
Where did you guys come from before you came into here?
We've been all over the place, but I mean, right before that, we were right up north.
All right.
We've been down here for quite a while.
What's over to the east?
Well, lots of hallways. Hold on, let me look at this one.
I'm going to, in halfling, towards Coraline.
I really don't like the idea of having competition to get through this door.
Well, I don't either. But I don't think anyone's getting through it right now.
No, but maybe we could have less worries about who might get through the door.
Why have you not talked for that yet?
To the east, there's like some sort of instrument place. It's kind of confusing and like an archway, but we haven't really found much else out there.
Define
It seems
instrument.
like like brr, 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 music. You know what music is?
What
To the
is
east?
she? What is she talking in? She's talking in
I
Undercommon.
don't know whatever she speaks.
Oh.
I think she might just
Two
speak
of us would
Dwarvish.
understand, but-
Let me make sure I know what she speaks before I tell you what she's speaking in. She'll probably respond in kind as long as she understands you.
I think you had
Skella.
said before she doesn't have common, oddly
I
enough.
thought it was undercommon, dwarven, and something.
Listen, I don't remember what happened a week ago.
That's okay. Neither do we.
Yeah, I
Apparently.
know. She speaks.
I think that
That
music
got
is going
really-
to get a little distracting with it
Yeah.
cutting in and out.
I wasn't planning on it being so exciting over here.
Is it just a regular door guard?
No, she's a fancy one.
No.
Fancy.
They have Dwarvish and
We'll
Undercommon.
just call it those then.
Well, I don't understand what she's saying.
Yes.
Nor do
So
I.
music instruments, and then she goes
I will translate what she says and
Aw.
then translate back the questions and
Oh, that's
answers
so sweet.
that
So it's to
Come
the
on.
east, yeah.
Well, I got a
That's what you asked about,
couple
yes.
other quick questions for her then.
I
Have
suppose.
you tried opening those doors yet?
Oh, we couldn't get past the golem.
No, you personally. So you haven't been up and tried them?
No. Or maybe we'll get punched
Do
again.
you happen to have,
kingly blood in you.
yeah, that's...
Not that I know
wasn't
of.
looking at kingly, but yeah.
Royal bloodline.
Royal blood and bloodline.
Not that I'm aware. I can try if you want to back me up.
Let's wait and see. If you don't know, then you probably aren't. How about the rest of your brethren? Any of them have any royal blood?
Definitely
line?
not.
Alright.
They're useless.
As a wizard, would never mind. Hang on, let me look
Okay.
something up. You guys go ahead.
I would
do
like
some
to just
research
kind of walk toward the east door. Like, I'm not going to go touch and investigate. But I do want to get out of earshot of Durgar.
Okay.
Specifically.
Well, she's walking
Where are
away.
you?
I'll say in common. Just keep an eye out for that stalker.
Yes.
You going
Kirali's-
alone?
Yeah.
Caroline's kind of doing that for us.
Be
We hope.
careful. Well. Now, all right. the rest of the party, do we know that you can see other things because of the sword? Have you, let this known to us?
I talk to my sword, and I ask it questions, and then I
say
seem
how
to know
beautiful
things.
Sometimes
it is.
out loud, sometimes
Oh, I ask it
not.
questions out loud all the time. Yeah, I talk to my sword. He's seen me do it.
So we have an
I assume-
idea that you've
Yeah.
got a few
Either I've
things.
gone completely insane, or
Probably
my
likely.
sword is talking to me.
Did you look
I
up your
mean,
spell?
really.
I did. I want, even though she's not particularly here, we saw Lilith run up and pry the gem out of the door.
Yes.
I would like to check to see if that is magical and do a detect magic ritual on that and see if it.
I just assumed that she followed Coraline, but as she goes, you can.
Okay.
Hey, wait!
Yeah.
Let me see that.
She likes to stick with you.
So when I'm out of shot of the Durgar,
Okay.
earshot,
I mean, they're you're up here, and there's one near you, so you might have to.
That's the crazy one, right?
Yeah, he's the one that's on the floor crying and holding his legs and doesn't know what to do.
Okay. I'm
But-
gonna whisper to Tyrieli.
Okay.
She can communicate telepathically, so you can just say
She
in your head.
can.
Yeah.
No, whatever.
Can't you? Right?
It doesn't work that way. She can talk to me telepathically, but I don't know that she can read my thoughts.
I mean, you're attuned, and so I would assume that she can.
Okay.
Which would make a lot of the old stuff that you just said about talking out loud to your sword a little bit different, but
Maybe she hasn't
True.
quite figured it out, or just sometimes
I'm
doesn't
learning.
think
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
yeah,
Or maybe I don't realize that I'm saying it out loud. I don't know.
maybe,
We
yeah.
just talk.
yeah.
Anyway, so I will ask her in my head then,
Uh-huh.
if I'm learning that that's a thing.
Sure, you can try it.
Would you consider killing these Durgar, who are evil creatures, a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, they seem quite helpless, and it's almost like slaughtering babies in their sleep. I wouldn't recommend it.
If they attack us first.
Of course. Of course we protect ourselves.
I just don't want to offend your virtue.
Thank you. So nice of you to think about this. Also, it's nice to just talk to you this way.
I have to say, this probably makes me look less crazy.
Well, but
I
yeah.
would agree with you. We also have to take into consideration right this moment in time that while we know where it is, these people also know where it is, and we've destroyed the only defense mechanism for them to potentially get through the door. So if they find it before us,
Well, all the more reason to maybe bring them along.
or not bring them along and not let them try to get through the door.
I admit I'm not a fan of Durgar, but they've been somewhat helpful so far.
How?
They haven't attacked us. They tried to help
That's
us
not
with the
helpful.
golem. They weren't effective,
Not Jack is
but
not
they
helpful.
tried.
What do you think, Tomna?
I mean, to be fair, they have a little bit more oomph than they did when we found them, thanks to me. And if you were caring to resolve that, you'd probably want to wait a day or so.
So it wears off. But then they're going to be at full health.
Not to my understanding, if it was the golem that did the work.
Oh. That's
Based
right.
on what
Our buddy is
this guy said.
hurt too from it.
So I will come
Souls
back
said,
toward the
yeah.
group
Soul's
Okay.
over there.
Coach
He's
specifically.
just passed out.
and tell him in halfling,
Yeah.
the lady does not condone senseless bloodshed.
What lady? I'm gonna start looking around.
Very good question.
Oh, you see the dwarf right in front of you.
Yeah. I just kind of look at her questioningly and then
I'm
look
gonna
back.
point at my sword.
That's a sword, not a lady.
It's a lady sword. Thank you very much.
I thought you were educated.
I'm very educated. She does not need to be referred to as a lady. You're only feeding into her delusion, which can then take over your mind. Maybe you should be smarter about bonding with things.
Yes, listen to him. Let me take over.
It's not senseless violence. It's a simple equation. a math equation. There's one way out, and only one group can find it.
Was that ever said?
It's implied with the riddle. That's why there's hunters hunting and other people looking for the door. Why would they warn you about other people looking for the door if more than one person could get out?
To encourage bloodshed.
I've seen these kind of traps before in my history, and I can tell you right now it doesn't end well if you try to team up with especially evil creatures.
I have no in-halfling desire to
Okay.
team up with them. But
Thank
they
you for
should
clarifying.
they should take the first swing.
Brad's right. Sounds like we need to do more exploring. The question is, and I will turn in undercomment to her, ask her, what are you and your group going to be doing? Now that we know where the heart of the mountain is, will you be helping us try to locate the hand of the king to open the door?
We can help. I was gonna just watch the door, but
Why don't you do us a favor and maybe hold this room from anything else that might potentially enter here?
that might be good for us to take a breather in here and
Also,
try to recuperate.
if I can, would you do me a favor? Can you tell me the width of the room right at the bottom of the stairs, please?
So you're saying from this point?
No.
No.
The very bottom set of stairs.
Yeah. So
To the north.
like here?
Well, I figured that'd be
That's the top
of the stairs.
Top of the stairs.
It
Nope.
goes, it goes down to the
It's down to the pillar.
yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
It goes. Oh, then the top of the
go
stairs.
down.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry. I thought they went up. I thought
Me
this
too.
was a raised dais.
The wider
80.
point of the stairs.
80 feet across.
80 feet across.
From the corner to corner.
I'll say this in undercomment to her. I can perform a ritual right across here that will make it impossible for anything to see you or hear you through that particular spot, which should save your people from the potential attacks, hopefully, of that thing that has been ripping people's throats out. I don't know whether or not it will fully protect you, but it will make it so that they cannot see you or hear you for 24 hours. That gives us 24 hours to come back, and I can cast it again. You guys should be safe on the other side of that line.
She kind of looks around and starts like counting her people and looking at the space and making sure that they won't be like shoved in here to like touch them on accident because her people are kind of weird sometimes.
Yeah.
But she does that calculation and says, "Yeah, I think that would be good."
Okay. Then I will start my ritual across that 80-foot gap. I'm going to start Mordenkainen's private sanctum.
Ooh.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
I do. See, you make an area within range magically secure. The area is a cube that can be as small as 5 feet to as large as 100 feet on each side.
Okay, so you're making it just the
Just the
width of this?
line. Yeah, just the width of that. The spell lasts for the duration or until you use an action to dismiss it. When you cast a spell, you decide what sort of security the spell provides, choosing any or all of the following properties. Sound can't pass through the barrier at the edge of the warded area. The barrier of the warded area appears dark and foggy, preventing vision, including dark vision, through it. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier at its perimeter. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells. Nothing can teleport into or out of the warded area. Planar travel is blocked within the warded area. Casting this spell on the same spot every day for a year makes this effect permanent.
Nice.
So essentially, I will put up a basic fog bank wall with all those protections so that this north side of the room from the altar down, you can't see through it, you can't hear through it.
Oh, you blocked it off. Nice.
I did it.
So
But you can walk through it.
yes, correct. Things can pass through it normally. It doesn't
Okay.
prevent creatures from passing through it.
Okay.
But I'm hoping that the lack of sound and the lack of like sensing anything
Okay.
with divination might prevent the
Okay.
invisible stalker from knowing where they are.
Okay.
I don't know how it works, but it's some sort of protection. If I had magic circle, I'd do it on each door, but I don't.
Solid.
Okay.
Let me get you guys out
And
of
it's a
this.
10-minute casting time for me to do that, and then
Okay. Also, you
Oh,
asked
11
about
minutes.
the. You also asked about the gem.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It appears to be the source of the fist, the Bigby's hand. So whenever the door was touched,
Oh.
Soul's gonna hang out in here with them, I guess.
Then I will take additional 10 minutes and identify it.
Okay.
See if I can figure out how it works.
Tell us any of that.
About the
Oh.
door.
I'm so sorry, I'm wrong. It was the symbol that did it. The
Oh.
symbol of
Okay.
above the doors cast the Bigby's hand spell.
Okay. Not
So
the.
it appears to just be a gem.
Okay.
I read it wrong. I'm
All
sorry.
right. No, that's fine.
Alright, so it's still effective.
Yeah. I was gonna say, can I use the gem
Yeah.
to open the doors? Can I
Yeah.
just use Bigby's hand to punch the doors down? Just like hold the gem out.
I was thinking about trying to open it, yeah.
Yeah, if I could just plop that in my bag of holding, then let's
Yeah.
open the door.
I'm standing right close to him.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that gem worth?
Oh shit. I don't know. Let me find out for you.
That's very good.
Roll the D100. 69 gold.
Good number.
Nice. And then for the memes. My aura is gone.
Okay. Are your raptors gone?
No,
Okay.
they're around for an hour, so
Good.
I
I'm
still
so glad you
got.
said that.
It's been about 15 minutes.
Do we want to
Just
take?
cast two
rituals.
10-minute spells. And then a little bit of work there in the
Okay.
middle. So probably like half an hour left, I'd say.
Do we want to take a long rest before we start exploring further?
I'm fine.
I'm okay.
I've only used one spell.
I'm alright. We don't have a hit points yet.
But it depends on what you guys want.
Great.
The 10 HP stays.
They stay until they're either gone or 24 hours pass, or you get a
Okay.
different amount.
I just want to make sure.
Finish a long rest, I thought, was the.
It might be long rest.
I thought it was 24 hours, but might be. Well,
Could be looked at though.
let me ask her then. Where haven't you been primarily?
That was what I was going to ask, yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I'll walk through the walls
Yeah,
with
come
that.
back, okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
I might be able to see the things.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we've been everywhere.
But you didn't find.
I haven't found anything. We finally found this room and
Any
read the
other
thing, but
Statues? Did we run into some more statues?
14 with an insight on that?
it seems that she's being truthful. She feels like she's been everywhere. And maybe you know that wandering around aimlessly feels like you've been everywhere. And then as for statues,
What else did we see
where are some statues?
so far anyway?
I know.
Yeah, we assumed it was
Okay.
24 hours, I guess.
So she tells you that there are some statues that probably due south from you.
Ooh.
And there's some that you've already met after fighting the Helmed Horrors. You saw those statues already.
Oh, there were. Oh no, that was the Helm Board.
There were 4, and you like prayed to them and left certain things and found the weird.
There was those.
That
the altar
taper.
room.
The taper.
That tapered thing.
Bent and dinged.
Because he's been
We
banged.
still don't know what that is. Show it to the dwarf and see if she can figure it. Do you know what this is?
I mean, there was some things that looked like that in that music place.
That music place.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's
southeast from here.
something that we need to put in the music room to get it to work together, to get the...
Out of character right now, I think I know what it is.
What is it?
Like a mouthpiece for an instrument.
I did a good job
Trumpet.
describing that without giving it away.
But I mean, maybe we need to put it back to where it goes.
I play drums, so I didn't know. But we have a part.
But we were just in a place where the king of dwarven kings is represented. He had hands.
That's a very good point. Maybe we should go back there.
See if one of his hands pops off.
Or take his hand off.
Well, I imagine that it would be detachable if it was meant to come off.
I kind of think
I could
so,
just
too.
animate the entire statue and bring it down here.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I like it.
You know, I feel like that might be considered disrespectful. I don't
But
care,
hey, if it
but
gets you out.
I don't know how much you care about dwarven curses, so that's up to you.
I don't believe in dwarven curses.
Magic is literally all over the place.
But the dwarven magic, no.
If it is a curse, I can remove that.
Yeah.
I want to check out the music room.
Well, we can check out the music room after we go check out the statue room, unless you want to go by yourself. I want to get out of here.
So do I, but
I kind of see
I know.
When we get the door to pop open, then we know that we can leave as opposed to being stuck in here.
Unless once we
Having
go
the
back-
option to leave is kind of nice.
True.
I'm really the.
No,
Fine,
that's why this place
let's-
isn't
let's
exactly
go
a
check
pleasure
out the
cruise.
statues. Yeah, I
We
think so.
knew that going in.
Well, this particular level needs to stay fucking lost.
Yeah.
Should have just skipped it 1 to 7.
I definitely won't be writing about this one. Yeah, let's make our way back to this room with the
Statues?
4 statues
Okay.
in it and re-investigate the statues like
Okay.
really closely.
Are you gonna go like north the way you haven't gone yet, or back the
Yes.
way you know you're going?
Yes,
Okay.
let's go north, and at this point in time, I will. Coraline, is your lady still looking out for us?
She's looking out for me.
Accurate.
Oh, well,
on, little
then I
dude.
guess these gems will stay in my bag.
Ooh. Is the Zorn coming?
Well,
Tomna?
I invite the Zorn to come with, yes.
Okay.
well, you did insinuate that I was stupid for attuning to her, so I don't know that she's a big fan of yours.
I'm not here for fans.
Just saying. She won't let me die, and that should be good enough for everybody else.
Who's
Well, I
going
was going
first?
to give you this last
I'll go
gem
first.
Bra, as you. Oh, wait,
use it to
and
enhance her.
this is a lit. Yeah, this is a lit area.
Like how lit?
Could you
These are. I could
zoop us?
totally zoop you. Zoop.
Hey!
Sorry. You're currently in a room with 4 pillars that are lit. Bra, as you walk across the northern threshold of this room,
Alright.
there's a booming disembodied voice that says, in Dwarvish, something that none of you understand.
Booming.
Booming voice.
Did we
Stop.
close the doors behind us?
I don't know, did you?
I'll stick my head back in that room and see if she's still standing on this side of the.
She would have gone to the other side of the thing as you
So no sound, no pass through. So we can't be heard.
Wow.
I'm moving
Can't
on.
help us out with, what did he say?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Am I assuming that your rah-rahs are like
I will
flanking
send
party?
a rar into the hallway.
All right, good idea. Are we turning on our lanterns again
Oh, yeah.
as you leave
Yes.
the darkness? Who's
Yeah.
I'll turn on mine.
Okay, Cotrix, 10,
I never shut my mouth.
So
20,
Lilith gets here, I guess I'll take the lead.
save changes. Coraline never turned yours off. It was just super annoying to me in
Yes,
the
it was.
fight of battle.
I get it.
And we'll just turn Lilith on as well. I'm just gonna assume. Of course, I lit my torch. That was accurate.
And I'll leave mine closed,
Okay.
but in my hand
All right.
and sword out.
Okay.
But I'll stay at the edge of their light.
Okay. So you're actually they're like
Maybe 10 feet. back so I'm not like walking in blackness.
So if you stumble on a rock, you'll be able to catch
Yeah,
yourself?
yeah, like
Okay.
that.
And then a rawr is like,
Just at the precipice of the
Just-
darkness.
So if
just,
it,
they're velociraptors, correct?
if
Yes.
something happens to
Okay.
it, I will freeze.
Coraline, how far does your sword see? I don't remember.
10 and 10.
No, her.
Like
Oh, her
sight
her
line.
true sight is 120 feet.
Oh, okay. He says,
Forever.
There's one right there. And then as you do that, there's the same gurgling as. You can't see it. Just kidding.
Someone just got killed.
Yeah, so that's that same shriek of terror, and then gurgling noise as something falls to the ground ahead of you.
Can you move forward or
I'm asking you if you want to move
okay.
forward.
Oh, just
Oh.
the visual.
Yes.
oh.
Do you want to move into the darkness?
What's going on?
She just said that there's one of those up ahead.
Well, yeah, we just heard it. You die.
Just you or the velociraptor?
The velociraptors.
Oh, all of them.
Tick, 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 tick.
Okay.
Yeah.
They scurry off into the darkness.
Okay.
Oh, that got bigger.
I can
Go back.
Just, never mind.
Go back to not being this big. It was little. Okay, there we go. You can do something?
Tiny.
I was going to. I can't really.
You can't see anything up there.
A point you choose within
Okay.
range. A point I choose within range.
Okay.
So.
Do you know the layout of the area ahead of you?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So I'm going to say 30 feet in front of Bra.
Okay.
I'm going
I lost the
to
velociraptor.
center.
Okay. 5,
Sickening
10,
radiance.
15, 20, 25, 30 feet in front of Bra.
Does it hit before the critters get
Yeah.
there? Or after?
So let's just can we just have like a initiative just between the two so I just
Yeah.
see which one happened first.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that seems bad. And you're like,
Okay. Let me put them back before I do that.
Okay.
And then remind me what sickening radiance does, please.
Dim greenish light spreads within a 30-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. The light spreads around corners and lasts until the spell ends. When a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, that creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take radiant damage, and it suffers 1 level of exhaustion and emits a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius. This light makes it impossible for the creature to benefit from being invisible. The light and any levels of exhaustion caused by the spell go away when the spell ends.
So I also need to roll initiative. What was yours?
Mine was a 26.
Okay. And then you said it was within a how much radius?
I said 30 feet in front
30
of
feet
Bra.
in front of Bra, but what was your radius on the
It's
spell?
a 30-foot radius.
Okay, I just want to make sure I was doing this right.
right in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
That is. Isn't bad.
Yeah.
But that whole hall should be lit then.
Correct. So
Yeah,
I'm just checking it goes
it's,
around
it's
the
gonna
corners.
be it's gonna be dim light.
That helps us.
Yeah.
5, 10,
see something
15,
green
20,
within
25, 30.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh no. I'm sorry, I did the thing wrong, so there's a weird corner. Don't judge me.
That's fine.
I just did the polygon wrong. And now there's a strip of darkness that shouldn't be there.
Try.
Okay. I did it. On his knees, slumping to the ground in front of you, is a Druger whose esophagus has been pulled out of his mouth,
Yeah.
and he's vomiting his
Right.
his entrails.
Oh, that's.
And now he's dying from sickening radiance.
Now he's extra dying. And then
Yeah,
will
that's great.
you, now that I know the order of things,
Okay.
does anything that would normally be invisible in the area,
Cannot benefit from being invisible.
yes, does it do a dexterity?
It does a Constitution saving.
Constitution saving throw, okay. I just had to check before I just it illuminated the area.
So it's only if it fails that it's lit up.
Correct.
Alright.
So, unfortunately, I
Just
don't.
like fairy.
Yeah.
Modified
No, it's just for the damage.
20.
Modified 20.
Uh-huh.
Because it's a separate point. It suffers 1 level exhaustion Oh, never mind. Okay.
and emits a dim greenish light in a
Okay.
5-foot radius.
Okay.
Okay,
Got
so
Still takes half.
Still takes half
damage?
No.
radiant. No?
or take and suffers 1 level exhaustion and emits a dim greenish
Oh,
light in a 5-foot
so it's all or
radius.
nothing.
All or
Yeah.
nothing.
Okay.
So obviously we don't see anything
Yeah, you
glowing
don't
right
see
this
anything
moment in
glowing.
time, but I'm gonna be like, keep it. Watch the Durgar fall over dead, and
Yeah.
and like we're get ready just in case it comes.
Well, I'm ready.
How wide
I'm
is the
gonna-
hallway here?
Oh. All of the hallways of this level of Undermountain are.
Which way is it going, Coraline?
Oh yeah, you would know. What dwells here? Under.
It's a modified one, but it's better than
Mhm.
nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Durgar needs to make a Constitution.
I don't know.
That's very
30 feet.
dead.
30 feet.
Sure.
Oh,
I don't know.
Vaulted ceiling.
It's a dwarven city of godhood. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's well created. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Cotrix asks Coraline if your sword sees where it goes. It walks north through the door at the end of the hallway that you might be able to see from where you were. Over here. Then how long does
We did
the...
not see the ping.
We did
You
not
don't see the
it.
ping? Or dirt? This is doorway here. Shift her. Okay, ping the doorway.
No.
No.
Oh, I'm on the wrong level. I'm on the GM info overlay. I didn't know that worked that way.
Oh, up there.
Yeah, so
Somewhere
it went
up
through
there.
that. Through there's a doorway
ping.
up there.
She went through the door?
Yes.
It, whatever?
She says it went through the door.
Okay.
I don't know if
It lasts as long as I concentrate up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
I felt like it.
Okay.
Do we want to move forward? Because as soon as I stop concentrating, the light goes away.
Yeah,
The
but
body just goes.
can we walk into that
Not like,
safely?
not without.
Last time I ended up in that, I almost puked up my guts and looked like that guy. So
Yeah, it'll definitely hurt you if you walk into it right now.
Is the thing in there that killed him?
According to,
No, it went north through the door.
I think it resisted my spell.
what's to say it doesn't take the long way around and show up behind us?
Absolutely nothing other than tear alive.
Yeah.
I'll stop concentrating.
Okay.
If you guys can keep an eye out for it, I guess we'll move forward again
Mm-hmm.
as a group.
Okay.
Do we want to try to go for the statues again, or chase this thing down and take care of it? Two of us have abilities that could make it not invisible.
We also don't know for certain if this is the only one.
It's very
Yeah.
true.
We were
Chasing
told
one
there
down
could
and
be
getting
multiple
surrounded.
things.
Not
Here's
pleasant.
another point. And I'm going to mentally apologize to Terry Lai.
Okay.
So far, the only thing it's killed are Durgar.
Yes, but it spoke to him
Yes.
and me.
What did it say?
I couldn't understand it.
It'll take 10 minutes, but I can understand it. Only if it speaks to me.
You had already, and you did a history check when you had comprehend languages, and it said something about being a darling.
It's not all you
That was all you got
remembered.
from that.
Yeah, but I could actually understand what it said, and maybe that could help. Either track it down,
If
or
it talks to you again.
only me,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think that
Just have to keep moving.
I trust
I like the idea of chasing it down, but it's hard to follow.
I trust Terry Lai.
Yeah.
She'll let us know if it comes near us.
I like that thought.
I'll pull out that 100 gold piece of gem.
Aww.
Let's
I'm
continue
gonna
the
use my
discussions.
tools and
Okay.
put it in.
Fiddle is your
Yes.
setting
As we're
forward.
walking.
Guess
Alright.
I'll call them forward.
Okay.
What, to the left is the statues?
Yes,
Thank you, Coach.
vaguely remember this
What was that?
I said
section.
thank you.
Yeah. We'd come up to it, but we didn't
You're welcome.
explore it.
You went to the
Yeah.
You went to the right every single time, which would be to your left now.
Yeah.
Come on.
We'll go there.
My polygon reveal for the hallway that I just covered up because the spell went away. I couldn't find the end of it, so it just kept going in circles. And now there's another little section of the world that's dark. It's fine. I don't care. I don't care anymore. All right. Hup,
Yeah,
hup,
we're
hup.
fine. It don't hurt us either.
Ow! I tripped on that shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so go. Where's the? Come on, little dude. I feel like my mouse is off by a little bit, which is fine. It's okay. All right. Off we go to lands of unknown. I'm going to forget to center you again.
Oh, you're good right now.
All right. I just had to get the party like in a line. There we go.
That went well.
All right. You do recognize the broken-in doorway ahead to your right. You recognize the
Yes.
door to your straight ahead right there. So we're just gonna bust right in. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just put you in there. I don't want to take half the party at a time. The crumpled helmed horrors are still on the sides. I believe that some of the armor was taken.
Yes.
So
the battle
there's
axes.
some parts of them that are still there, but the rest is just a pile of axes and stuff. And so the doorway to your north should still be. Did you leave it open?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
believe so.
Doorway to your north is probably open.
It's really weird that your phone keeps cutting out like that.
I know. I don't like it.
You're on Facebook as well.
I'm not. Do you want me to? I can restart everything else.
are you on the Wi-Fi here?
I think so.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Maybe I'll
I meant
just.
to turn mine off.
Should be fine. I don't think it's.
Maybe I'll try the extended. I don't know the password anymore. I don't want to look it up. That's
Gear
fine.
Gaming 365.
That's the password.
I think so.
I thought it was the crazy one that Rachel wrote down.
No. I don't know. Maybe it is.
It's fine. I'll just close everything in my thing. Turn it
Is
down
it
a
your
little bit so
phone
it's
going
not
to
as
sleep
awkward.
every couple of minutes?
No, it should just play in the background. I actually took a screenshot of it so it'll confuse me later, but that's fine.
One of your elephant's eyes.
Yes, he's winking at you now.
Or like,
Or we could just color some of that black and it could be a
well,
pirate
now we need to show
elephant.
everybody. Okay, look.
Can you see the elephant on the camera shot?
I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah, I
It's too
saw
late
it.
now. Okay. You can't just say things like that.
You gotta turn it
Yeah.
a little bit more to the right, Your Grace, I think. The other way.
I'm military, right?
Yeah.
So my left.
Yeah, exactly. Stage left. There you go.
Okay. All right.
Can you recenter us?
You recognize this room. There are 4 statues in the corners.
They're gods, they're not kings.
Statues represent the Dwarven deities, the god of creation, the god of hearth and home, the god of battle, and the god of exploration.
Yeah, none of these were kings.
But if they're the deity of the dwarves, then even a dwarven king pays homage to
Yeah.
a dwarven god.
Check
Do a
all of the
good,
hands.
solid search of their extremities.
Okay, you search the extremities. Do an investigation check.
I would definitely like to do it.
All right.
We'll search one.
How about each of you could search one? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
I'll do Hearth and Home. or
Okay.
whatever that is.
I'll check out battle.
Okay.
If I can find it everything.
It's intelligence.
Oh,
Any
Hearth and
numbers?
Hey.
17.
24.
What'd you say?
7.
Oh.
What? Nope.
Nope.
24.
Okay.
22.
All right. You have done a very thorough search of this room and found the trumpet thing. Nothing else is here.
Yeah, I didn't think.
It was worth.
It was worth a shot. Yeah, none of the hands pop off. None of the other extremities seem to move.
Didn't die on the way here.
But you didn't die on the way here.
Now let's
Wasn't
let's go
wasted.
check out the music room, I guess.
Someone else.
All right.
But we didn't.
No, you didn't die. All right. Let me get you back in the hallway. Let me get the velociraptors
That
out
would have
of
been a
the
little extra
wall.
weird if we had run into
Do you think
a
they're
dying
still here?
dwarf
Who's
before
that?
hitting the other
The
dwarves.
velociraptors. Has it been about a half hour?
I'll probably give them another 10 minutes just in case you run into something.
It just cuts out like that.
Well, I guess now we could follow him.
Maybe I just need
Since we
another.
don't know where we're going
Yeah.
anymore.
Well, we're looking for the music room, I thought.
Oh, alright. I thought we were
Definitely
still
no
looking
music room.
for King
I'm so excited,
statues.
guys.
Gotcha. No, I like that idea.
All right, Bros
Plus,
in
we
the
have that
front
trumpet thing.
with
Maybe
one
it
of the
goes in the music room.
velociraptors. Brr, 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 brr. The
Since you're the
Zorn's,
only musician, can you fix it since he broke it?
the
I
Zorn's
didn't
looking,
break anything.
the Zorn's looking
It's
kind of hungry.
cosmetically
ahead.
enhanced.
Hungry.
Hungry Zorn. Do you just go straight ahead? Are we just walking through? Are we pausing to listen? Are we
Well, if
looking
we
down
get
hallways?
a little bit of the hallway so that we can see what's actually on that map.
Nathan! Lilith. Just kidding.
Lilith's here. We don't know our real names. It's fine. Yeah, my mouse
What's
is
a real
definitely
name?
off. We don't have those here. Hey, let me recenter you in the hallway. To your south is that. Yeah, I don't like that my mouse is off. It's fine, but
Your mouse is off?
yeah, like it's off. Like I click. Let's see. I'm gonna click on Cotrix, and the circle shows up there. Do you see what I mean?
Wow.
And so everything's just like I try to click on somebody to move them. Like there's a velociraptor in the wall right now,
That's weird.
and it's really hard for me to move them. There you go.
My computer, sorry.
It's all good.
Click and
happens.
drag and
Maybe the mouse is dying or something.
Probably. Who knows?
All right.
Then
Calibration.
So
Do that during the break.
to your north is the hallway that the stalker disappeared. Coraline, you would know that. To your south is a lit room. To your immediate straight ahead, there is nothing that you know. There does seem to be noises, though.
Well, the
To the
music
east.
room wasn't the music room the doorway in the other
Southeast?
room. That we
It
were?
was. Do you want to go back
Well, she
south
said
and then
it
go
was
through that one?
South of where we were when
She
we
said
were talking to her.
southeast when you were talking to her.
Oh, okay. So
why don't we just check this room right here? Check the room that we just go.
Okay,
Yeah.
the straight ahead
I
room.
mean,
I will check the door.
Okay,
to the south or the
directly
Checks.
south or directly
South.
north?
Directly
Okay.
south.
Roll to check.
Investigation.
Investigation.
17.
Does not appear to be trapped.
Will open.
Okay.
I will shine a light in for
Oh,
the.
you're so sweet.
Land around the corner.
Yeah. Essentially.
It's gonna become an issue just right now.
Into the room like this.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Ready to start.
There's a really tiny room.
Yeah.
So you're just okay. So
Just
around the
in
corner.
doorway looking in.
I can't move anybody with this mouse problem. It's fine. All right, you're just looking in. This looks like a priest quarters, or a former priest quarters. There's no priest in there currently. It looks like it's a ransacked room, but there does appear to be the remains of a bed, an armoire, a desk, and a chair. There's also heaped around the broken desk hundreds of torn up scrolls.
Looks like it's been searched.
What an asshole.
Real quick,
Oh.
Yes.
I would like to walk into the center of that room
Okay.
and use Divine Sense.
Neat. What does that do?
It reveals
Celestial fiend or undead.
Undead, yeah.
Celestial fiend or undead.
I think it just does
Or whether or
creatures.
not the ground has been desecrated or consecrated,
Okay.
I believe.
And it doesn't go around like
Full
through
cover.
walls or
It does
anything.
not go through full cover, correct.
Neat. It'll depend on your definition of desecrated, but I feel like tearing up scrolls after scrolls of religion sermons are probably not a kind thing to do to a former priest.
So when
So they appear religious in nature upon inspection.
Yeah, do you want to inspect it a little bit further? Do an
Sure.
investigation check.
I'll help him out.
Okay.
Good thing.
Oh yeah, assistance. Yeah, it's much better.
Okay.
12.
Neat. Buried under this pile of torn up sermons, there happens to be a spell scroll of mass cure wounds.
Wow.
You might want to keep that one.
I don't know if I have the know-how to use this thing, but
You'd be the only one that could eventually.
Someday.
I will hang on to it, just in case.
All right.
It'll take me longer.
I don't know how that works.
As a
Last
scroll,
roll.
can
You
any
can look it up.
caster use it?
No, it has to be from your class in order to use a scroll.
Spell scroll of
That's
mass
from
cure
Bards get
wounds.
that one too.
Mass cure wounds?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I would think so, yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
But
Is that like a 5th or 6th level spell?
I think it's.
I don't think they get mass cure wounds. I think it's only a druid or a cleric spell.
Mass cure wounds, 5th level.
5th level.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 12.
So if you were a 9th level bard, you could cast it right now. Damn it! All of our healers are multi-class.
Oh, that's right. I was like, you should
Yeah.
be able to. I don't know.
All of our healers are
Two
multi.
straight
Sure can't! The only reason I can cast polymorphs.
You're not multi-class, are you?
No.
Me and you're the only non-multi-classers at all.
Me.
I thought you multi-classed.
No, just arcane tricksters.
Yeah.
Just rogue.
And 3 of us that are not multi-classes, and 3 of us that are.
Brendan.
Brandon's multi-class.
Yeah.
Paladin,
But I'm
barbarian.
saying 3 and 4.
Yeah.
No, yes. Alright,
Never mind. Math is hard.
you done looking at
I need more, I need more
3 and 3
coffee.
toilet paper?
Did you gain any more?
Found this.
Useful. A full piece of toilet paper.
Since he's
No, it keeps you from dying.
I want to
God.
double check this pile, just make sure there's nothing else,
Just in case.
just in case. I don't think that an 11 is going to find anything. But more
No,
than-
you found what you found, and you helped
Okay.
him anyways, so
Alright.
we're all good there.
Alright. I think this is it.
Onward!
Onward and upward.
North door? North door?
North
Yeah.
door, sure. Listen
I'll
up the
go
north
check it
door.
out. Yes.
Yeah.
North door? North door?
Investigation.
Door?
17.
Neat.
18.
I don't know. Let me check.
17, 18, 19.
I know as much as you do right now. This also does not appear to be trapped.
What's
Or locked, I mean.
Since someone's near me with a light, what's that further down this hallway? Before
Oh, I should give you some more.
In case there's
I will again shine the light in for Bra.
when I do it.
Yeah.
I'm only a little bit mad at it. There we go.
Lilith, you've been quiet this whole time.
You don't
playing
see
with the sword.
anything
Get up
ahead, it seems.
Memorized by this gem.
Oh, it's worth 69 gold pieces.
I'll open it.
Did you try
That's
to determine
legitimately.
I rolled
That's
you know,
legitimately what
Yeah.
you
that? You're just waiting it out with you guys. Don't know what's
He
going on.
does like to do that.
It's even more fun. That was a legitimately rolled number. It was fucking great.
Yes.
Pencil for Peyton. She
That's
forgot her
Peyton.
pencil again.
Peyton's pencil.
Peyton's pencil.
Brocotrix in?
Yeah, sure.
Is this
Yeah.
a gem? Was it?
Alright.
Was it just put in a
Just a
gem?
gem.
Let's take a look around real quick.
It was
Be
green, so
careful.
it's probably a number.
Okay, yeah. This appears to be a workshop. 4 work areas line the east wall, each consisting of a stout desk and a swiveling stool. Above each stool, a lantern hangs by a chain anchored to the ceiling. There's a space dedicated to metalworking housed in the southwest corner.
I would like to check that out.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'll go.
Investigate it?
Yes, please.
Alright. Since I wanted to investigate the room anyway.
Might as well.
20.
Nice. In your search of this workshop, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. You find one set of jeweler's tools and 1 set of tinker's tools. And the lanterns, even though they're out of oil, are otherwise functional.
Hey, I found these jewel crafter tools.
Another set.
Oh, then I'll put them in the bag of holding. And what about these tinker tools? Would that help with the?
Maybe I'll hang on to them.
Do you want me to put them in the bag? I can put them in the
Yeah,
bag.
that's fine.
All right, cool.
I'm not sure how to use those yet. I'm still learning how to use these.
Are there anything in the desks? Are they like just a surface to work on, or do they have like drawers?
They just appear to be a surface to work on. The metalworking space specifically contains an adjustable wooden work table, a conical iron furnace, and a cracked water barrel that now stands empty and dry. There's tools, chainmail aprons, and leather gloves hanging from hooks along the walls.
Chainmail?
Chainmail aprons. Do you want to wear one of those?
No. How many of them are there?
There's an ant on my table. There are 4.
There are 4. I will take one and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm gonna mess with the hooks that they're hanging on,
The chainmail curtain.
or just
Chainmail-
the wall, the hooks on the
hooks?
wall.
Sure. You're just like checking for to see something opening or something. Yeah. You just tinker around a little bit with the chains. But these are very well made dwarven hooks. They don't appear to be
Right.
nothing moves.
Is that fully the room to the?
There
And there's a door up there.
appears to be a door to the
Well,
north.
I meant like
Oh.
If we
there's a section you can't
of
see.
To the west.
to the west.
There's a sliver
It's
of
just my mouse being sucky right now, and I won't be able to fix it until break.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Continue back
Coraline,
east and south, or
didn't. Well, that thing went north.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we could. Yeah, let's go to the music room. That's what we're here for.
What about that door in the
Nothing.
back of the room?
That's kind of the
potentially
direction
where
the thing went.
Yeah.
I thought we weren't
What if
looking.
that is just a smaller room inside this room, like a closet that has useful stuff in it?
Okay, I'll go with that.
Ghost thing that one.
You talked
Yes,
me into
yes.
it. I'll
I'm gonna
investigate
be
that
in
door.
the room.
We were walking down the hallway, heard
For sure.
the and saw Durgar dying, cast singing radiance right on the dying Durgar.
Killed him a little bit better.
Yeah.
You're investigating this door to see if it is locked and or trapped.
Yeah.
And you rolled a It doesn't appear to be locked or trapped.
I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my other sword.
Um,
I'm dual wielding right now.
you're ready.
I'm ready.
This reliquary.
Do you want to move Lilith, Zorn, and all them?
I'll bring them along, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're still following this.
Yeah, we don't haven't named him
Looking
yet.
hungry, by the way.
I tried making a Facebook post to see if anybody wanted to try to name him, and nobody bit, so it's fine.
We'll name it Norks
Norks the Zorn.
because it's
That's
Zorn backwards.
hilarious.
That's
It comes from a
terrible.
Norks.
That's so bad.
Norks.
All right, Norks the Zorn.
Toothy.
Everybody's in this
Toothy.
room.
Maw.
This is
No.
this is a reliquary that lies in ruin. There are shadows teeming against the wreckage, and the smell of blood is fresh on the air. A
Maybe
dwarf,
close that door.
a dwarf lies dead among the wreckage. A Druger wearing his torn out esophagus as a bloody tie. Also, it appears to have
But are we looking for the thing that's doing this?
Yes. Can you bring your sword up here and have her take a look in the room and see if it's in here, please?
Give me a second. Mentally.
Uh-huh.
Oh, beautiful one.
Yes. I do love it when you talk to
Looking
me.
more and more splendid, especially with that new gem.
I know.
So my friends would like to know, and I would like to know,
Mm-hmm.
if we open this door again, can you tell me if you see anything?
I can do that.
Okay. Alright, make it quick, guys.
Alright, open the door.
Does not appear to be anything in this room, except for it used to hold ritual art and religious statuary. There's some shelves and curios lining the north and south wall that are now shattered and spread across the floor.
Is it safe?
There is nothing in here that seems to be there's nothing in here that appears to be dangerous to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But there is a couple gems over there.
Hang on,
Over
give me
there.
just a second. I'm gonna go and try to get the gems.
All right.
Oh, she's going in. I'm going in to check it out. I want to.
Yeah.
Straight for the gems.
Yeah, so with the help of your beautiful sword, there's a 10-inch tall lapis lazuli statuette of a dwarf king, 75 gold pieces worth. There's a funeral shroud with shards of blue quartz sewn into it, which is a total of 125 gold pieces.
How
And there's
much?
a... Sorry, 125.
125.
750.
Mm-hmm. The other one was 75.
Oh, 75.
So 200 total.
But that was a statue.
Correct. And there's a 1 foot tall, 3 foot long alabaster triptych. I don't know what that is. Depicting a dwarven wedding, which is 250 gold pieces. It weighs 25 pounds.
Okay, so the 75 gold piece statue, and then how much were the second gem?
125 for the funeral shroud with shards of blue quartz.
You say it depicts a dwarven wedding?
Can you spell the word?
Yes, Tri, and then Ptych. Triptych, sure.
Some sort of painting is my guess.
A picture or relief carved on 3 panels, typically hinged together side by side
Like a
and used
picture
as
frame
an
thing.
altarpiece.
Okay, it's an old
Gotcha.
altarpiece depicting a dwarven wedding. The shards of blue quartz is what caught the attention of your beautiful sword.
And this stuff was
Are they
all
in
in the
something?
spot she went
In the
to?
shroud.
Or just around the room?
Around the room.
Oh, gotcha.
I did not make her search because her sword will tell her all the cool things in general.
Okay.
There's
So
this
taking-
thing over here.
Taking the time to search the rest of the room yields nothing else.
And nothing else appears to be here.
The triptych is 25 pounds.
Yes,
Do you want me to put that in the bag?
it's like 10 gold a pound.
Yeah, we'd have to, because there's no way that we can carry it.
You're all so little.
I'll put the freaking
Will it
dwarven.
fit in the hole?
Yeah,
Sure.
because it's hinged.
Yeah, it'll fold shut. Like it's like a little
Fold
picture
shut,
frame.
yeah.
Well, it's just
I
slide
don't
in
know,
there.
some of them are, big.
Yeah,
25
but all
pounds, I
details.
imagine it's
But
probably...
it's probably solid stone, so I'll just say it fits. It's fine.
PTY.
I have nothing to take from them. You can't have this dwarven wedding piece. You can't have it.
Do any of these iconography items in this particular room seem to be related to any sort of a dwarven king?
You can absolutely do an investigation.
So the lapis lazuli one was a dwarven king?
Let's see if you
That would be a 22
Yes, the lapis lazuli statuette was of a dwarven king.
of a dwarven
It
king.
says of a dwarf king.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a history check and I'll make up a king if you want me to.
Sure.
Shit.
I would love to make you make up a king. That's a 20.
This is the dwarven king, whose name. It gave me Lord of the Rings. The one wiki.
Brunar
Way
Battlehammer.
more.
Brunar
No,
Battlehammer.
no, I'm not gonna take any of these options.
But he's a really famous one.
Okay, that one then.
He is. He's in Out of the Abyss and the book series we
Okay.
like. So.
But he's not dead yet.
His name is Gimli.
No.
Maybe.
That's what I was going
Unfortunately, I don't know if they actually ever say Gimli's.
Huh?
He's dead where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's okay. He still lives in D&D.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
well,
hoping this.
do we have a king's name? Is it Brunar Battlehammer?
Let's go Gimli. I like that better.
Gimli?
Gimli.
It doesn't
Alright.
really matter.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shield.
King Gimli.
Yes, all hail King Gimli.
What position is this jade statue's hands in?
It is holding a dwarven hammer.
Okay.
He
I was
died.
hoping that one hand went way like this, I could take it up to the door. It's a dwarven king.
What did you say?
I know.
I said, did he die side by side with an elf?
Yes, and that's the
God.
dwarven wedding that you see on.
Alright, let's go south and
Okay.
back to the hallway.
All right, everybody.
Do we want to
Step two.
really check out for this magic music room, or do we want to keep exploring areas?
Music room?
Not the same thing.
Yeah,
Weren't you paying attention? You were here the whole time.
Yes, you've heard tell of a music
I
room.
lost all my money, so I'm very
I know.
embarrassed when you gems.
Okay, brah, Lilith,
Would it help you to remember things if we gave you some money?
Coraline, and the thing.
Actually, no good now.
I think it's
Sure.
reasonable to say that the
Okay.
raptors are gone.
I think it's totally reasonable to say the same. Thank goodness.
Doing stuff.
I wish I could delete them easier. Control F, Raptor. Okay. I think that's all. If one of them happened to survive, I will delete it later. Yeah, they sort of just all.
What'd you do? You just pointed to the wall. Is that invisible thing back?
Norks the Zorn seems to be
I'm gonna call it Maw.
communicating. Maw.
Maw.
Maw the Zorn appears to be communicating with something ahead in whatever his weird language is. Zorn speak.
So can you reveal the parts that their torches?
I absolutely can.
What's the mouse will cooperate.
What's it doing?
Talking. With something. Not with me.
Appears to be like a Druger in the corner there. And it kind of. It's light
Ahoy
now.
there.
What language are you using?
Common.
Okay. My Drugers speak common, I think they do.
No.
They don't.
They don't.
They do not respond.
No.
The one does not respond.
Speak to it in undercommon then, since I'm up there with Lilith. Hail.
Hell.
What are you doing down here?
It's probably the same thing you're doing here, trying to get fucking out.
True. You run into any troubles?
Some of our men died recently, so we're on high alert, which is why I'm all big.
I get that.
Yeah.
Were you part of an expedition of, I'll repeat the dwarven lady Ska?
Skeleton.
Skella. It's like Stella, but with a
Yeah.
K. Yeah. She's a leader. Have you seen her recently?
Yeah.
She's
Where's
down
she at?
south.
So he kind of like looks behind him and there's
You gotta go this way and
Oh.
then go towards the light.
Okay, alright. Any you want to let us pass or
Yeah, I'll move aside and let him pass if that's what he wants to do. He looks really big.
he's
Yeah,
kind of big.
yeah, he
right now.
enlarged.
He enlarged.
Nah.
High alert.
Have you? How many of your men have you lost to the throat rippy out thing?
As far as I know, like 3.
When's the last time they lost somebody?
And
Just now.
just real quick, have you seen any kings? Have you found any king rooms or anything like that?
Kings?
Yeah, like dwarven kings. Did you find anything down there that was king related or?
Coraline's going with them apparently. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't found no kings.
That's a 7 on insight. He's totally telling the truth.
Oh, Tomna's going with them too. Tomna, come back.
Bye, Tom now.
How would I just grabbed you? Oh.
We could have killed them. Now their forces are going to be stronger. Let's hope that they didn't open that door.
There's a loud booming voice as they cross the threshold.
Nice.
Oh, by the way, what's that say?
Hup, 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 hup.
What's it say? What did that voice say?
Oh, that loud one?
Yeah.
Oh, it said, "Neither secrets nor treasures shall ye find. Turn back, ye are not welcome here."
Oh, that was down south.
Well, there's lots of treasure in there, so.
Oh, thanks. Hup, 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 hup. Ma is still communicating with
Something.
something ahead.
Maybe I should have told them about the wall that they can't see or hear through. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Just spread out and not know what they're doing in here.
I
Skella
will.
can see out of the wall, right?
No.
Okay.
It's opaque.
All right.
Nothing,
That was
you
fine.
can't see through it.
I wasn't sure if it was like the hut or anything like that.
No, it's not like that.
I'm gonna like tap on,
Ma.
yeah, Ma, and like
Matt?
look and like try and communicate like what do you see to see what it's interacting with.
Roll an insight check.
It's probably another Zorn.
23.
He communicates that there's friends ahead. And food. Ah.
I gesture for him to lead the way.
What it considers food, I consider money.
That's probably
Well,
true.
you have to find a balance between
I'm gonna-
having a Zorn
I'm
and
gonna
having
stay
money.
about 10 or 15 feet behind Zorn, just
Okay.
and ask Tyria to again keep her beautiful eyes out for danger.
I'm glad I gave you the sword. All right, I'm just gonna really just let you the room ahead. The Zorn closest to you is your Zorn. Let me put his name on here so you get the full effect.
Just an M.
Name Ma
That's what I'm
Advanced
calling this one.
C.
Well, you tamed him, so I mean.
Okay, you can see the name.
I don't know if Zorns have gender.
It. You tamed it.
They them.
They them.
Okay.
The Zorn.
The Zorn ahead of you are eating. What are they eating? Discarded mithril fragments.
Probably from the other guys that we're going through.
Give him something to leave them alone, probably.
I didn't read this, but it's okay.
Well,
The
we all.
Druid attack anyone they don't recognize, and the Zorn assist as best as they can. Oops.
Oh, because they befriended him.
I know.
Didn't you find that apron? Were there more?
It's not that kind of metal. They eat valuable metal, not valuable metal.
Okay.
There's also a door to your north that you would recognize as being smashed in by something. It looks like the same kind of smash that you saw earlier.
Umber Hulk. Escaping.
Perhaps.
Escaping something, we still don't know what.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world chasing them?
I'm looking forward to finding out.
It's gonna be great.
Exciting.
They go peek up that way with teary light.
Okay.
Just stand outside the door and see what I see.
Really bad fireballs too.
Also going to assume that we filled the room. All right, peek. You're in the dark.
Oh, and that's a wall to the south there.
There is a wall to the south.
I would like to, well, she's poking around up there. I don't know. Search that south wall, see if there's any, because we're supposed to be trying to go south.
It's true.
See if there's any secret doors.
Go for it. Search away.
While he's searching, I will take out approximately 100 copper pieces and just kind of feed the Zorn.
They go get it.
Like you would the crows, just throwing 100 copper pieces.
Ma will just sit happily with his two friends. Yeah. And he seems to be telling stories to them.
Kind of like feeding the Zorn like I would at the park.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any wall.
Big ass pigeons.
Pigeons.
3 arms, 1
I'd
eye,
be going that way.
open tops.
Flying purple people eaters.
Monstrosity pigeon.
The south wall does bear a lavish carving of a mountain, beneath which a large stylized eye looks down on a line of dwarf warriors.
All the more reason to have checked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is there anything about that eyeball? Like, is it recessed? Is it a button?
We just checked the wall for any sort of secrets, and so that would have come up if he had
Okay.
found any.
Alright.
Yeah, you know all the things.
Got it.
So I don't see anything else up the hallway.
No, you just see more hallway from where you're standing currently.
Well, she did say that the music room was southeast, and we've been pretty much just going east, not south.
Yeah. Well, maybe the
We haven't
next
had the opportunity
hallway.
to effectively go south.
So
We
the
could
next
have gone
south
back
you
in
There's a
come by.
doorway in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'd
it was
rather
that.
circle around in a way that they hadn't been and
Yeah.
possibly see something they missed.
Well, there does appear to be light coming from up ahead, though. I didn't notice
Which
that it
direction?
was
Distance.
to the east.
All right.
Well, maybe we should go that way.
I'm gonna take out my pouch and lay 3 gold pieces
Okay.
in like I'm gonna kind of walk across like in front of the 3 Zorn, like tick, 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 and then go another like 20 feet and do it again.
So are you trying to trap?
I'm trying to lure
Trying to
them into the
lure-
next room with us.
Are you? Do we have 3 Zorn pets now? Jesus.
I'm trying.
You're
I
trying.
don't think we have enough funds to feed 3 of them.
Food.
I could help with that.
I'll just, yeah. I'll let you try. Let's do an animal handling for the Zorn.
Could I use guidance beforehand because of recalling what I had done before? The
Yeah, you've been
previous one?
successful before. And I'll say that there's some help happening, I'm sure, in the party. If you'd like to use
I
that.
will try to help.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah, why not?
28.
It's funny.
Okay, yeah, you successfully tempt the other 2 Zorn with Ma into the next room. Caroline, do you want to go check north any farther before continuing on? Caroline, your voice is very deep right now.
No, I'm gonna keep going east because
Okay.
north is not the direction of the music room.
Okay. So ahead of you, there's a room. I want to read this before we'll just walk you in there. Hold on.
They know we're on.
Surprise!
We're in.
Okay. So you see this appears to be an intersection. There's a hallway to the north, a hallway to the east, a hallway to the south, and a hallway that you came from to the west. This appears to be a story of King Malaire's life in art. You are currently standing in one that says, or that chronicle the birth of Malaire, a common shield dwarf, and his early years struggling as a brewer, a metalsmith, and a carver.
Like this whole room around.
Yeah, it's like frescoes, so you could like do a
Does it
gallery
seem to
walk.
continue to the north or
It appeers to be going through the south and east hallways.
that's
You
convenient.
said it's what three professions
He used to. So he started out as he started out as a shield dwarf, and then his early years struggling as a brewer, a metalsmith, and a stone carver.
Okay.
And it says it's a 30-foot high ceiling, so I wasn't super wrong before.
And what? I'm trying to think of the right way to word this. Does it seem like the room is in a chronological order? I.e., does it seem like he gets older towards the south or older towards the east?
It appears to start like along the southern corner,
Okay.
southwestern corner,
Okay.
and then it appears to go around and sort of trail into the eastern side. So he appears to get older, and then it appears to flow into the into the next room. Sorry.
Okay.
And then it appears to he has jumped a little bit, and he appears to go. Comes back
Okay.
and then goes down the south.
So what comes
if you
in
wanted some
here-
sort of order, I'd say that the east looks like it's his younger years, and then this is where he was born and young. It looks like he went to the east for
Yeah.
a little bit older, and then the south is a little bit older than that, if that helps
So
you.
it goes this way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it comes back around
comes back
and
around.
down.
Down
Is
south.
the next
So I'm
room
thinking
lit?
south.
The next room is not lit, but you can kind of see into it with the light from this one. Yeah.
I think south is probably the way to go
Yeah.
because this seems to indicate him getting older.
I like it.
I mean, it's a,
Now,
I'm
does
not
that
gonna argue about
fresco
going south.
actually
That's where the music
continue
room
into
is.
the south, or does it stop in this room?
It appears to go further south.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Then let's start
Continue
continue reading his older life.
Okay.
See if we can figure out where he might have died.
Yeah. So
Or
I'll
been
reveal
buried.
the room.
Interred.
So the frescoes here depict the same dwarf discovering veins of mithril beneath the mountain, and in droves, other dwarves flock to this mountain to crown him king. There in that hall, they offered him gifts and honor. There's also some dwarven runes on the.
Do you
Some
want
of
to
it, none of
maybe
you are
chip
dwarves.
the hand out of all the carvings just in case?
Well, I had the thought of looking to see if there's any, like, keeping an eye out for his hands as we go.
I
Like,
could do
does
a
he-
ritual
is
and
there,
read it, but
you know, any time where he just has his hand out or
Okay.
something in any picture as we go.
Sure. So as he's receiving the gifts of the fellow dwarves, he would be receiving those with his hands out. And then as he's discovering the mithril and asking him to come in, his hands would be out. When he was a child, probably all bundled up. But maybe as a metalsmith or a stone carver, he might have
the
been.
dwarves came from this area and they hadn't encountered anything with the king. They would have recognized this as a king, so they clearly lied to us.
Well,
If we recognize
Can you
this as a
resend
king,
yours?
Or I didn't read it all the way through.
well, yeah.
Or they didn't make
She
it
said
into
it was
that
supposed
room
to
because they
attack us.
just stopped where they were because they were fucking terrified.
Yeah, because their buddy died right here,
Yeah.
and they were just hiding in there, maybe.
so that's definitely a wall to our right.
Appears to be a wall to your right, a wall to your south, and an opening to the
I'm gonna
east.
Head through the opening.
Okay.
The wall to the right, I want to check that for secret entrances.
Okay, go for it. Roll an investigation.
See what I see in the next.
11.
Does not appear to be
Look over
any.
her shoulder. Is the wall continuing the life?
It does appear to be continuing the life. Here, the frescoes show the dwarven lord with his lady, wife, and children, and their children's children, all with the blood of a king.
You want going?
Is there anyone? I don't know many dwarves, but I mean, history check maybe for recognition of any of these faces.
Sure.
I don't know history at all.
Your underdark
depicted
character,
by my
that's appropriate.
roll, yes. I'm just thoughts. Where am I at? 3.
Yeah. These are some really cool statue or frescoes.
So this is like the family tree, basically.
It appears to be that way.
Okay.
And it continues south.
South.
There is a doorway to the south, but it does not appear to does not appear to continue any further.
Where
The
does the
fresco.
fresco end?
The fresco will end right at the doorway.
Alright.
What can we go to that room and see?
You're going in here.
Yeah.
Doodle-doo-doo.
Just look in there real quick.
Oh, you're not in
Looking
there yet. That's
south,
fine.
yeah.
Oh yeah. You see a hallway to your south, and if you were to go a little bit further, you would see a T ahead. It's so off because this stupid mouse.
Well, that'll work.
Well, we can take a break. It's
It's actually
7:30.
7:30.
It's 7:30,
Yeah,
just
let's
figured.
let's take a break so I can fiddle with my mouse. We will pick up back here and try to figure out what this is telling the party, or even if it is telling them
I'll
anything.
grab some double A
And
batteries.
we will see in about like 10 minutes.
Is it double A or triple A?
I will check. Hey! Welcome back. We are currently exploring the life and times of our dear Meller the Dwarven King. From the lowly...
Do we know this?
Do you know this? Why don't you roll a history check? Let's figure out if you know this.
What you looking at, Tom?
That's a 13.
Great. It looks like a Dwarven King. I'm not sure if you'd know exactly which one with a 13.
Yeah, because you named it
I
specifically,
have
so
named
it's
it
like
specifically, but it doesn't say somewhere that you can read in common that it's the life and times of Malair.
We can tell it's a king.
Yes, you can tell it's a Dwarven
Okay.
King.
If we read Dwarvish, we would know that, though. It was somewhere probably.
Potentially, there's
Yeah.
lots of Dwarven runes. So you're not sure what would say that, but you do seem to see the same rune over and over again.
Okay.
Wish anybody was
Let's
here
go
with a dwarf.
south.
Yeah.
I start
Okay.
walking.
As you go south, there's a left and a right.
Let's
To the
look
right,
left
to the-
and look left.
All
Right
right.
and left.
All
He
right.
looks
A
left,
lot
I
of
look
you are
right.
currently in the wall, but I'll fix it.
That's okay.
and then
We're
center.
using our imagination.
And then recenter.
So ones are just traveling freely.
Imaginations.
I have that with your
I just want you guys to know, imagine how hard this would be, theater of the mind, without an actual map.
It'd be so much
Undermountain.
better because I'd be like, you're in the dark, you don't know where the hell you are.
Yeah.
So that would all,
Um,
but then we'd have to have an assigned cartographer if
Yes.
we wanted to do it anyway.
Yes. Are we currently feeding
I'm
the Zorn
proficient
to
in
keep
cartographer's
them?
tools.
No, like legitimate, like
Legitimate,
actually
yes.
somebody drawing a map.
Tom,
Yes.
Tomna,
I was just saying.
Hello.
are you currently still feeding the Zorn to keep them along
I have
with you?
fed them an additional 2 GP apiece.
Okay, so they're still. I don't know what's happening. You're all a party right now.
Can you
I
reset
already
it?
I
subtracted
can
the
totally
money in
reset it.
case
And
you
then
asked.
Coraline, you had a question.
No, I was trying to.
Okay.
What your question was.
Okay. So you have a tunnel to the right that looks south, and a tunnel to the west that you can't see far enough to know where it leads.
South. You said we need to go south.
South.
I'll peek around the corner.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go right and look that
Ding,
way.
ding, ding, ding.
Peek, peek.
Peek, peek.
I should start being like my characters on a map when we take quests.
All right. There you go. There seems to be a corner. Do you want to keep going?
Next level, I'll be able to summon his
We
warrior.
will follow him.
Summon his warrior?
Yeah, we're going.
I didn't keep going.
Okay, I'll put you back.
Thank you.
I wasn't sure.
What do you see that way?
There's a corner.
A hallway, will you see that way?
A hallway.
We said we need to go south, so let's go. And just
Oh,
go around the corner and.
Yeah.
Which way's south? Yeah.
Yeah, cartographer.
Let's see.
I'll try to help you figure that out since
Okay.
I'm also a cartographer.
Together.
Yeah! What would I add to my role? So photography tools give me I'm proficient in, so my proficiency bonus.
If you're just trying to figure out south, this will be like her survival check. You're
well, I
not gonna,
totally
like-
would have probably been drawing a map.
But you have
You've
not
never
done
I'm
done
gonna
it.
this.
start,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start drawing a map.
Now you're
for,
drawing a map. Okay,
Yes, so
great.
with
So
this
right
roll,
now
I-
you have a little box of where the room was that you are,
Yep.
and
Yes.
you're pretty sure that you're pointing it so that way you know where south
Yep.
is.
I gotta. So what would I add to the roll? So I got a 20. on my
Survival
roll.
and
Survival.
proficiency.
I'll give you
So-
proficiency for the other thing.
Survival.
Yes.
So 24,
Great.
and then it'd be with my proficiency 28.
Okay. So you're pretty sure you know where south is, and you've
Okay.
started drawing, and you have one box filled in.
Yep.
Okay, in this hallway.
I'm gonna kind of. Can I roll a history to kind of do a quick sketch of like a couple past rooms?
Sure. Do you have like paper and stuff that you have to write on?
Yes.
Okay.
In my bag.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start walking
Okay.
down this hallway in front of me.
Modified 20 on that.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
you can draw. You can sketch out a little bit of the
Back couple rooms.
I'm going with
And I'm gonna
proficiency.
draw north,
the frescoes
east,
rooms.
you know, little.
Little
so now we
compass
start
rose.
knowing which direction is south, and
Okay. Yes, Coraline.
I'm going with code tricks.
Okay.
I would have been walking that way since I pointed that.
Sure.
You busy drawing right
Tamna
now.
and the
I'm behind you,
Zorns.
drawing.
Walking and
Walking
drawing?
around.
Wall.
Super sketchy
Drawing.
sketch. It's really rough. And the ding 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 got Tom and the Zorns. This is a nice band name. I like it.
Tom and the Zorn.
Tom and the Zorns. The trail ahead of you appears to go to the west.
Go down to the corner and look around.
Okay. I'm assuming Coraline, you go with him.
Yes.
I'm assuming Lilith, you bump into the wall, and then this is the best. Bunk. And then you.
Better try a line now.
Like they're like.
Yeah.
It's like drawing a.
I also assumed that you put your torch back on. I just assumed.
Once I get done with what we've done, I'd probably put it away and then go back and draw like where we went when we do a rest. I think that would make sense.
Coraline,
Yes.
in your head, there's one of them
Where? In my head.
in the corner.
I'm gonna point to the corner right by us. That corner?
No, the far one, the one that you can actually see right now.
So like into the next room?
Yeah.
Can you show us, like, can you
Yeah, I
get
can't
the room
see
to
quite.
more center?
Better?
So, like, click on me and then recenter, would you please?
Yes, I can recenter it on you. Is that working?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why my first one didn't
There you
work
go,
when I did
thank
it
you.
right next to you. Okay.
Alright.
Apparently gen layer recentering is different than
Yep.
recentering, which is
Yeah.
dumb. What? There's one in the corner in the next room.
Well, do you want me to light it up, or can you light it up?
I can try. So I'm gonna try fairy fire where
Okay.
she told me it was, like centered on that point.
Okay. Remind me, fairy fire. I do
Dexterity.
something. Okay. Luckily, I had it pulled up because I had a feeling. 14.
Fail.
Okay. So you have a fairy fire in the corner. Doodle, a shape. 30 feet?
20.
20
foot cube.
20 foot cube.
20-foot cube.
Purple.
Of course, purple.
And then it sheds dim light in that area.
It sure does.
Shouldn't everything be green?
No.
Oh,
Always.
Caroline. Yeah, it should be green flames. You would be like, I made these flames
Oh,
up for
that
you,
corner.
beautiful.
Oh, sure. Because the rest of it's in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
You wouldn't actually see a thing, but you do see the
outline.
outline of
Outline of a thing.
outline of a thing.
Can't benefit from being moved.
Yes.
So.
Okay. And then we shall roll initiative.
Yes.
Seems reasonable.
Should I roll initiative for Ma, or should I roll initiative for the Zorns? Or should you roll initiative for
Let's
Ma?
just do the Zorns aren't they're nomming, but they're not like
Actively engaged.
actively. Yeah, you haven't taught them to swing a sword randomly yet.
I mean, it's in their nature to fight things, but
It's true. Well,
I just
they're
encouraged
they're
the
just-
Ma to,
Yeah.
I still have temp HP from our last fight. Do I still have that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Coraline,
finish a long rest.
Cotrix,
22.
Lilith,
17.
Tomna,
17!
Bra,
15.
Zorns,
Oh,
or Zorn singular, Ma.
13 before bonuses.
You don't know his bonuses, do you?
I can pull it up.
I don't know what it is. We'll just.
Okay,
I can
will
also
tell
pull it up
you
probably.
Momentarily.
Okay.
That is a 13.
I even gave him a +1 just in case. Silly me. I don't know if I'm gonna shot anymore. Zorn. Okay. The invisible stalker looks slightly, as invisible stalkers do, confused about.
Oh.
Right?
I can see things. Cotrix, what do you do?
So, out comes the wand.
Okay.
Pink, pink.
Okay.
Right into that corner, right behind it.
All right.
I yell for everyone to get ready for a fight. We
Sure.
found one. Just
Yeah, you say, shit, there it is. And then that'll be the end.
Coach draws the wand.
Okay.
Pop one off.
All right, pop it off. Dexterity saving throw.
Into the corner.
17?
That passes.
Yes.
So attack damage.
There's 70 efforts.
what did you roll? Guys, we're gonna die.
This is the mother trucker of all. 10, 20, 28 points of fire damage to it.
14 because it saved.
Yeah, 14 because it saved.
Hopefully it's not resistant.
Yeah.
I have to look at my
7. Yeah, it is what it is, but it's charge
But
off the wand.
more than nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And then
Sluts.
I will back up behind Coraline. Don't do the death.
Is that
I
your?
gotta stay out of this one.
Are you inspiring her too?
It is.
Put her between me and it.
Yeah, sure. Coraline, around the corner, the invisible stalker sort of hovers off the ground a little bit and flies to the right. Appears to go out of sight. Gone. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Lilith and Tomna, your turn.
I heard the fireball go off, so I guess I'm gonna tromp down there.
Tromp, tromp, tromp.
You get down
5,
there and
10,
see that that's
15,
very
Uh-huh.
20,
But I don't see
25,
anything.
30? 30 feet is your...
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
see anything.
You don't see anything.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, where the fuck did it go? And then I'm gonna hold the dodge action.
Okay.
It pulls it to the right.
Lilith also. And to the right, I'm saying around the... It's, yeah, right, the, like, stage right in
Went
this
off
case.
of our
Yes.
passage.
I'm going to move 5, 10. Sorry, it's hard to see like what are
I know.
squares with the light.
So,
10.
like, 20 gets you right about here, if that
Okay.
helps.
And then I am going to. It's lit up there, right?
As far as I know, you
Dim
have
light and
a...
10-foot radius.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know,
So
you have
I'm
a
gonna-
turn.
20, yeah.
Can I, as an item interaction, put out my torch?
Sure.
Yes.
Whatever.
Am I in dim light now?
Well,
No.
You're still in the...
No, you're too close to the
Okay,
main.
so I
I've
moved
got
20.
mine pretty
Yeah, I
slim.
moved 20 feet.
Okay.
So I will move another. Looks like I just need to go 5 more feet to get into the dim light.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Boom, and I will then shadow step down all the way south.
Like into the... Here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can't
And
see anything.
Well, there's the dim light.
Just the fairy
and-
fire dim light.
it's lit up. Do I see it lit up
No,
down?
you do not see it lit up.
Wow.
And then I will step into the dim light.
Like of the fairy fire.
Yeah, I assume that's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'll
Bra.
ready. I'm sorry. I'll ready my attack in case it.
Okay. That's what I figured. Bra.
Move 30 feet straight south. Still in the.
You were
bright
right
light,
there. Yes.
And just at the ready.
Okay. The
holding my
Zorn.
attack action.
Ma the Zorn. They're in the dark right now. It's so sad.
There's light that they can see.
Mm-hmm. Catch up with the
Try
party.
to follow Tom enough because he's been beating him.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. But up, Cotrix.
Move towards Lilith 25 feet.
Okay.
I would like to try to stay along that wall if
Sure.
at all possible. Yeah, is that 25
That's
right
25 along the wall.
there? Then dash around the corner
Okay.
another 25 feet using the light to and
Let me give you some of the
yeah.
hallway. There's a corner up ahead.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
And can I see around that corner?
You can see the amount that your light does, and there appears to be light coming from the south a little bit.
Okay, but looking straight down this pitch black hallway, that thing
Yeah.
should potentially be glowing.
That's what I just said.
Okay,
So there you do see some light coming
Okay.
from the south.
gotcha. I
Okay.
wanted to clarify
Yes.
what light I was seeing, whether it was
Some
a room.
purplish or greenish
okay.
light. You're not
Alright.
one of those
Do
two
I have
things.
an-
You also see some other light. It looks like part of. Come on, polygon reveal. It looks like there's a little bit of light bouncing from this little area right there. If you can see that from where you are.
Yeah. And do I have a guesstimate of how far away it is from me? Like how small it appears?
yeah.
to me?
It's coming from beyond that light that you see. It's probably like somewhere between 70 to 90 feet, just by a general estimate. If you want to take a little bit, you can guess a little bit better.
Well, I use my action to dash, so I don't know if I have anything left, but I will holler out.
'Kay.
It ran this way. I can see it.
Okay. Anything else?
That was my action. I don't really have bonus
Those are
actions
things?
that I can do. I'm a wizard.
The light ahead of, or the light that you see that you assume to be the stalker, gets much, much fainter.
Okay. It's getting away. We just let it go.
I just did the wrong thing. No, go away. It's doing a polygon reveal. Go away. Hide areas. You don't see anything. Select move. Okay. Lilith and Tomna.
I'll run around the corner 40 feet.
Did I?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You
I
what?
haven't.
Coraline
Oh,
was-
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I don't have you on my thing at all.
I probably last.
Yeah, you were after the Zorn, so I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before Cotrix, Coraline, what do you do?
She's probably would have
I
taken
would
off
have.
after that.
I
Yeah.
would have run after it. So I'm gonna double my movement, which gives me 70. Use my action.
Okay.
So, however expeditiously I
Yep.
can get to kind of.
All right. So you're gonna
70
disappear
feet
for a
towards
second
Cotrix, yeah.
as I do that. So let's see, 5, 10.
30, 50, 60, 70. So I think I'm like one square away from the end of that hallway that you're looking down. With 70.
I have you here with 70.
Would that be, yeah, close.
Okay. So I'll give you what you see. And then it would have been before the stalker's movement, which would have put a little bit of light at. Can you see the blackness when I do a ping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You would have seen a light coming from right about there.
no, we'll.
Well, can I hold on?
Well, yeah, that was Coraline
Can
just
I-
for movement, I think.
Do I have a rough estimate as to how far away from me? it is?
Like 40, 50 feet from you, maybe.
Uh, I'm going to use my actions. What? Oh, my action surge.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Oh.
I have things I can do.
Yes.
I'm gonna viciously mock it from here.
Okay.
What would I say to?
What would you say to this thing?
I can
I thought you
see.
And that's a
Wisdom save.
wisdom saving
I
throw.
was thinking something so quite similar. Yes.
Ooh, 11. He is hurt by being seen.
It is hurt by being seen. That is 5 psychic damage and disadvantage on the next attack.
Okay.
Before it ends its next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, so let me just get back to the order of things. That was your movement. Cotrix, you came down.
Yeah.
The thing moved,
Yeah.
and then it's Lilith's and Tomna's turn. Did I miss Bra too? No, I got Bra.
No.
He was already with Zorn.
Feet of
Okay.
movement
After
towards
these two.
Coraline.
How many feet of movement towards Coraline?
40 feet of movement, so as far as I can go.
That was only 10. Don't think that's 40. 15, 20,
You can get right behind me.
Yeah, actually, you can get next to if you cut the corners.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then, how far down? How many feet down? Pretty far.
What do you mean?
The lights.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Oh, I thought you said it was just
You
smaller.
see the light. It disappeared. It got smaller and disappeared.
Oh. okay.
You see light coming from the hallway ahead of you to your right, but you don't see any green or purple light, whichever one it is. Purple light.
Where'd it go?
Down that way, but it was so fast.
So, did you chase it?
I don't know.
I don't think we'll catch up. We'll probably get lost. There's more light. We should go check that out.
Are we
So,
out
I'm
of
gonna-
combat and scene, or does anybody want to try to chase it down?
I can't. I mean,
Part of me wants to chase it down.
Mm-hmm.
I could haste myself and chase it the fuck
You
down.
could probably
I
do
But
that.
I would be separated from the party.
Yes.
I could dash and teleport my way down to it, but I would be
Also be
separated from the
separated.
party too. So
Find Dorothy gurgling.
Right?
Let me read you the description of the room that you left recently, just in
Okay.
case you wanted to check anything out there. It was the heat of battle, so I didn't want to interrupt
Right.
you. But in the last room, as you were running through it, just it's starting to catch up to you now. There are 2 corpses of Druger and 2 arch gates.
2 arch gates.
Mhm.
Oh, gates to other levels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
PTSD.
Not going there.
I don't think we're gonna catch it, guys. I think we should just let it go and see if Tiralai can keep her eyes open for a while. You can continue to concentrate on it in case it comes back for the next minute.
We almost caught it this time.
Yeah.
Tom, you had your hand.
I
for
got
something.
10 and 10 for bright and dim light with reduced flame,
Okay.
which I keep on re-upping every 10 minutes or whatever it is.
I have your Totem of the Bear color still, so hold on.
I think we should just let it go for now and come back to it. Tiralai's
I'm gonna keep concentrating just in case
Okay.
it flies back our way. But
Okay.
there's some light around
I've
this
only.
corner.
I mean, I've had 2 rounds already, so my last much longer.
Usually where there's light, there's something interesting.
True.
Well, she did say it was south and east, so I don't know it's the necessarily music room.
Let's
ma-
double check that hall too.
Yeah, let's double check the hall.
Let's go
Which
down
one?
that way. That northwest room.
This one over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Tom will go with me.
If
All
Since
right.
he's got a light.
Yeah, I'm
Split the party and
gonna
then
back in
down.
the Zorn pack.
Okay, Zorn
you-
pack.
would you like me to check out these gates and see if I can figure out how they work? It'll
Coulter's
take
trying
me
to
20
check out the
minutes because there's 2
gates.
gates.
It's true. Coraline and Lilith are continuing to the light.
Coraline, you want he goes back and does that? Do you want?
No, I'm gonna go back with the rest of the group.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we don't
Yeah.
know where it went, and we're not separating.
Yeah. No,
If
it's
something
like
happens
that
to
out
us,
there.
that's not.
Alright.
Oh, we have to I don't like something happened to them.
She can tell me it's there. She can't protect me from it.
I can protect you, child.
What
I am good at everything.
what wall are those 2 gates on by chance?
There's a one on the north wall and one on the south wall.
One on the north wall, one on the south wall.
Yep.
Do they seem to have any sort of like decorations?
Cool
on-
things, of course.
Yeah.
The north gate is decorated with inlaid images of dancing goblins. The letter D is carved into the arch's keystone. For the south gate, its sides are carved in the form of scantily clad elves. 2 of them, one male, one female, holding fingers to their lips in a gesture of silence.
I will start with the dancing goblins one.
Okay. Is there any to detect
Identify.
or identify? Okay,
Yeah.
because you know what it does now.
Yeah.
And then this, as you walk into this other room, there appears to be a T. You could go to the left or to the right, but there's nowhere. There's like a wall in front of you.
Okay.
I wanna. Sorry.
Good.
Does it appear? So when I'm in there with the light revealing, can I see a door or an opening?
You going in more?
Yes.
Okay. You see the southern part appears to turn around a corner, and the northern part you can't quite see with your light where you are. Doop.
Yeah, I'll stand there with them though.
Okay.
Go with them though. The
You
others
do
are
hear something
doing
giggling.
things. Giggling?
Yeah,
From which direction?
from the south.
Whoa.
Some giggling. You also hear some footfalls. It sounds like.
I'll message you and ask what you see.
I don't see anything, but I hear weird.
Like
you ever
super
seen those
creepy,
plays that make you very uncomfortable when you
childish
watch
giggles.
them? Like scary plays. That's what.
Yeah.
There's something small and giggling.
Do you want me to check it out?
Coraline,
I don't want to go
It's like
anywhere
the worst
yet.
haunted house right now.
Yeah.
Let's figure out what's happening in this room before we invite anything else to interrupt our current endeavors.
Okay, so we're just gonna wait for the 10 minutes for the identified to go off.
Yeah, I'm keeping a sharp eye out.
Well, I'll go up by them and have
Okay.
Tyriel, I hope, keep a sharp eye out
Okay.
too.
Yes.
A sharp eye.
Better.
Sharp eye, yeah, you see what I did there?
The north gate opens for a whole minute. If a creature stands within 5 feet of the arch and either sings a D note or plays a D note on a musical instrument.
This one would open for you primarily, Coraline. You have to strum your musical instrument in a D note or hum a D note.
I can play a D.
It takes you to the 12th level of Undermountain, and
Oh.
it probably triggers a rune that I will determine if we actually walk through it.
Yeah, this will go to level 12. We could go very, very deep if we wanted to.
And kill.
Through the
Die
deep.
immediately.
Yeah.
To the D gate. Alright, and then I will head to the south gate and do the same.
Alright, are you still waiting for Kotrix to identify before going to the giggly
I'm
room?
not fucking around the back.
Oh, that one goes to the north one goes to the 12th.
12th level of Undermountain. Yeah.
Okay, are we just gonna wait for the 10 minutes so I can just tell him? Okay. As you may have guessed by the gesture of silence, if a silence spell is cast so that the arch is inside the spell's area, the gate opens for 1 minute. This goes to level 8. Oh wait, sorry. For the last one, you had to be level 12. It gets to level 13.
Oh.
This one is going to level 18.
Whoa!
And again, a rune might be triggered if you walk through it, but I will determine that if you decide to.
Well, this one goes even further, and we have to make it silent in order to activate
that?
it. I know you can, but do we want to go to level 18 right
Let
now?
me prep.
You say the other one we're not even powerful enough to get through?
Correct.
Oof.
And I don't believe that we're powerful enough to get through this one either.
You are less powerful to get to this one.
So
You will be warned.
Even if we were powerful enough, I'm not doing it.
It's pretty close to that ship that Soul's been looking for.
Oh.
Well, he's taking a nap, so we don't care about that
Yeah.
right now.
We'll tell him later.
All right. Well, that's what I can determine from these
Write
two
that on
things.
your map. We can come back.
Mark this room on my
There you
map.
go.
Okay.
Mark these portals and
Uh-huh.
mark where they go.
Probably.
And
Okay.
I won't mark what level you have to be because
Okay.
I don't know what levels
Yeah,
are.
those aren't things. You should be stronger.
We just need to be more powerful.
Okay.
We're not powerful enough to go through here. Are we gonna go
More
check out?
powerful.
In
Even more
Sylvan,
powerful.
Yes.
I'm going to say, come out wherever you are. Down towards the south.
The giggling gets a little bit fainter. The footfalls start to patter away.
What did you just say?
I think it understood
You think it understood?
what
From
I
the
said.
north side of the hallway comes more giggling and footsteps.
At the rate.
I mean, we can all hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's all cram up into that hallway right there. I do not want to be.
What if this is just a loop, and it's gonna walk one way or the other?
walk this way?
It's like that hallway in Ragnarok.
I will go 10 feet to the north of Bra.
Okay.
And I'll go with him.
Okay. You're gonna go 10 feet to the north of yourself.
Yes. He's gonna go 10 feet to the north of himself.
I'm gonna go to the corner of the south.
Okay.
I'll go with.
We're just
And I'm
gonna,
gonna
it's like
point
1,
to Maw
2,
Yeah.
3.
and have Maw sit inside of the hallway thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's right where I was.
Tana. Oh, right where you were. Okay. Ma. Ugh. Lilith, I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. Let me put you back.
I'll go by Cotrix and Bra.
Alright. Tana, Lilith.
We're gonna kind of try to time it with each other to pop around the corners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
It's
give
like,
you some more
one,
alcohol.
2, 3.
Okay.
Jump around the corner.
Let's see what we see.
So both of you currently hear that very young, creepy giggle and the
Okay.
footfalls going away from you.
Away from the north.
Away from both parties.
Oh.
So let's just.
It's up here.
It's up here.
It's down here.
It's down here.
Well, it's got us.
Let's
Tyrion,
trap
do
it.
you see anything?
Nothing. It's creepy though.
It's very strange.
I want to
Please
Go.
don't die.
to the corner
Okay.
and kind of like peek to the north. No, the corner of the north hallway. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna go up next to him and can peep west.
Scooby doing it.
Scooby-Doo.
We're Scooby doing
Like
it.
the heads around
Yeah.
the corner.
Yeah.
I would be next to him, not there, because then I'd be seen down the hallway.
I'll fix
I
it.
mean, you'll be seen anyway because he's got a big old light. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, you know, what else?
Well, I don't want an arrow to come like that.
There's
Because I want
Yeah.
I don't want
It'll
to
just
the
come at
same
me.
height, so
You know what? They can deflect the arrows. Why aren't you in front?
Fine, I'll go stand
I'm
up.
just kidding. Just kidding.
So you're not next to him. You're right there?
Yep.
Alright.
So there's a door.
I should be catching the arrows.
Appears to be a door to the north.
Well,
And,
it's just a doorway up here. I don't see anybody.
can it go to the?
Okay.
I'll go with. We'll kind of do the same thing, except I'm not the same height, so it looks better.
Ding ding.
More fun.
Yeah, you know.
Appears to be a hallway to your south. And a little bit of a hallway to your west.
Can I go peek down the south?
Do I still hear the child laughter or
It
like getting away?
appears to have dissipated. Well, as you peek around the corner, you see some light.
I'll read light my light.
Okay.
I have my own light source.
Hold on.
You could totally just leave mine up.
No, because you keep saying it's different, so I have to make
I
sure that I
usually
know
just put
you're
it
in the
away so I
dark.
can teleport, and then I usually
Oh,
relight
okay.
it. So
I don't know that.
Well,
I don't know if it's my music or the rain outside, but I'm kind of digging it.
sorry.
There's your light.
There's moving light.
There's light this way.
I'm gonna scoot
It's
to
probably the other group.
other side of the hallway.
Try harder.
There appears to be a door ahead of you. And a light to the north? It's weird.
I want to kind of scoot a little bit down that hallway,
Okay.
Scoot, scoot.
Scoot,
like
scoot.
15 feet down or so.
Okay. Are you there? Give
Yeah,
you some
yeah,
more?
about there. Yeah, that's good. See what I see.
At the edge of your vision, the appears to just the tunnel continues.
Okay. Well, I'll go join.
Awful which southeast do we need to take?
Like follow around.
Okay, so you'll go around.
Yeah.
Hey, there's
Yeah.
Tomna there.
Oh my God, Panda!
I'll continue walking around until I match.
Tomna disappears.
Yep, you see Coraline going south.
I'm gonna
Definitely
continue slowly,
Okay.
listening,
I'll
Okay.
catch up and
asking
Watch her back.
Tyrion to
Appears
use
to
her
be.
wondrous eyes to
Oh, shush.
peek ahead.
You see a T ahead.
Where's Maul?
Recenter.
I will, yeah. Let me get Lilith up to you.
Well,
I'm gonna head to the southeast, just
Mhm.
kind of peek around that corner because they did say. I mean, I'm going.
Oh
where
yeah,
I
there appears to
think
be
it's-
light coming from ahead.
Oh, lovely,
Weird.
maybe
is
crazy.
it a really small form of light?
No, it's actually not. It's a really light room that's kind of bouncing out into the hallway.
I'm gonna poke my head back around the corner, and in Druidic, I'm
Whoa.
gonna say "come" to Maw and make the hand motion that got him to.
Ah,
If the others follow, then that's fantastic. If not, I don't really care that much.
yeah, I'll say one of them follows, and the other one just sort of like, okay.
gets lost in the dark.
He looks like there's some good stuff to eat in 47A maybe, Or you don't know that's the name of the thing, but
Whatever.
the last room you were in.
Did I see anything off to the other side when my lights up?
Sorry, one more time.
The other side of the hallway.
Oh yeah, of course you would see the other side of all your light. I'm so glad I gave you guys these
Shove the
lights.
Zorn through.
Oh, rude.
Got silence. Got silence.
You can't quite tell. Looks like more hallway to your right.
I'm
Send him to a different level.
gonna go to my left
Okay.
and kind of peek down that
Look.
hallway.
We'll
Okay.
follow down the
Alright.
hallway. Broad Eye and Talna. Kind of.
Yeah, try not to split us up too much.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nope.
As you peek down the hallway, you do see a room ahead. You wouldn't see the corners of it, but you can see that it's lit.
Okay.
And I will bring the rest of the
Yep.
party.
Hup, hup, hup.
Hup, hup, hup. Ever since those troglodytes.
It's an ongoing joke. Hup, 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 hup.
I'll bring them a little bit closer. I'm assuming they wouldn't let you get very far ahead.
Probably not.
Especially not Lilith.
Lilith never likes to be up front. Ever, ever.
Never ever wants
That's
to be the...
Cotrix, not Lilith.
Can you recenter?
Never in front. Except occasionally.
Can you recenter? I can see.
I suppose. There you go.
Oh.
Oh!
And there's Durgar in there. Right?
There are. Protruding from the south wall is an organ, whose pipes are carved out of stalagmites. The bench and keys are made of polished gold and black marble. There's 2 kettle copper drums standing against the west wall. Resting atop them is a shiny brass tuba. And then there's the glowing quartz crystals, as always. There do appear... Corlin, you can probably see like 1.5 of the Druger. They appear to be inspecting something on that east wall.
I'm gonna. There's 2 Durgar in here.
Oh, just kidding. They turned invisible. There's nothing else in this room.
Oh, okay.
Did she see them there?
Wish they actually started invisible on my screen. That'd be great. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that'd be handy.
They turn invisible if they detect other
Well,
people.
I'm gonna walk in because there's nothing in
Yeah,
here,
there's nothing in
and
here.
I want to try to walk up to the organ and check it out.
Okay.
Because I don't see anything with the
Yeah,
instruments, and I'm a
exactly.
bard.
I'm gonna follow her and
Yeah, we're all
you
gonna
watch
follow.
on her back. And
Yeah.
I don't know any better. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
that's
check
great.
out the organ.
Is that? That is that.
The
Okay.
sword's
What
looking
type of
for
organ is
invisible
it? Is it a
star.
heart?
The sword is looking for things
Neat.
that are not visible to my eyes,
Okay. That would harm you or just in general?
just in general.
Okay.
There have been several invisible things in here, so
Yeah.
she is like,
Yeah. So we'll whisper, those like dwarf things are over there. It's probably fine. They're like walking away.
oh, okay. As long as they're not hostile.
They don't appear to be.
Okay.
Remember, we like to let the things live if they don't attack us.
Yes, but I like to know if they're going to attack, because at that point it's self-defense.
I'll let you know. They just walked out.
I want to go check out the tuba.
Neat. Okay, so up to the
Up to the organ.
up to the organ, up to the tuba,
To the kettle drum.
up to the kettle drum. We have a whole band right now, you guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be so good.
Tomna, can I see that mouthpiece? Or the taper? Is it missing its
Taper
mouthpiece?
thing. It appears to be missing a mouthpiece.
Wow.
What?
We found the room.
You found the music room.
We'll put the
I'm so
mouthpiece-
happy right now.
So the stalagmite organ, because that's what I heard first, is a monstrous pipe organ produced that when you start to play it. I don't know. Do you like look at it? Do you push a button? Do you?
I'm gonna
like
just
a piano, kind of, but they're like
Respectfully run my fingers along
Okay.
the tops of the keys just to feel them. And
Yeah. It has a very beautiful, deep, earthy tone that comes from these hollow stalagmites.
that sounds amazing.
The stalagmites were part of the cavern from which the room was hewn, and then so they blend seamlessly with the surrounding floor and wall. The kettle drums, which I heard second, do you strike them? Do you just look at them? Do you?
Does it have the mallet or whatever you would need to use?
Nearby there appears to be a mallet.
I don't know. She's over there playing the organ.
Ding, ding,
Well, I'm
ding.
kind of just, playing chopsticks.
Okay.
Yeah, chopsticks, nice.
Yeah.
Is there a band?
The room seems pretty empty.
What's that from?
Sure, I'm actually proficient in drum.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, oddly.
Is that what you're playing?
Okay, sure.
I have
No,
a drum that I
chopsticks.
carry with me.
Yeah, so you recognize these kettle drums. These are 2 copper drums. As you strike them lightly, it makes like a very deep noise. You didn't strike it very hard, but it would have made just a little bit of a deep
I'm
noise.
thinking like Jamaican kettle drums or a big boom like.
Not Jamaican, like a
Alright.
big band. They seem to be
Okay.
like the bass line.
Big, huge one.
Yeah.
I wonder-
All of these are bass.
Yes.
I wonder if we
There's a deep
played-
organ, a deep tuba, and
Uh-huh.
a deep set of drums.
Tavern music, play. Okay, let's try
If
that.
we play something specific with all these instruments, something happens.
The tuba. Now that you have that thing, it seems to really fit quite well. Are you gonna like?
He's not even being gentle.
I'm not proficient in any musical
Yeah.
instrument.
Because you're not proficient, let's do a performance check just to make sure you do that well
He
or
attaches
poorly.
that.
Performance? Yep. That's a 9.
Nice. Yeah, it's terrible. It doesn't quite make the noise right away, and then you sort of adjust, and it makes this like. Yeah.
Even better. Anyone know how to play this?
No.
I could try.
I mean, I know how to play something similar, but not
I know.
that.
This, but not that.
So I would give you proficiency if you wanted to try, because you are a bard.
I'm proficient with the bagpipes, but not.
So
I-
close.
It's a little different.
Okay.
It's just
I do want to look around the room and see if there's
Okay.
any sort of like indication of musical notes anywhere.
You notice that the Druger were looking at another archgate.
Ooh.
And then there appear to be.
I will sit down at. Well, I didn't see the dirt
Yeah.
on it, but
It's true. Sorry, you see a archgate.
we'll start checking that
eastern
out while
wall.
everybody else. Wait, this I know.
I
Here,
can do
Tom,
this.
you play this. I'll go look at that.
I'm gonna tell everybody before we start playing
Clean
more
the fucking
instruments. Let me know. I'll cast silence spell on that one hallway so people can't hear it go down the hallway.
So smart.
Too late.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here playing chopsticks on this organ, so
Okay, I'm
Deeply.
gonna spend 2 key points and
Okay.
cast silence on
I'm
the
like-
east hallway because we came from the west
Yes.
hallway. So
Okay, sure.
I don't know where that hallway leads. So I'm going to.
Yeah, because you
20
have
foot.
It's a 20-foot radius, so it won't reach to the other hallway.
So
very well.
sad. Okay, but you block out that specific part
I
of the
block
hallway.
out that specific hallway.
And then are you gonna try to play the tuba?
After I've thoroughly cleaned
Thoroughly
all
cleaned.
of his spittle
Very
off of
cleaned.
it.
Okay.
I didn't put any spittle on it. I just like.
And that's what happens when
Still
you
happens,
do that.
yes.
Spit gets in it.
So you also can do a performance check.
Sure.
These things coming.
Performance? That's a 23.
Great. You do a very beautiful, deep, distinctive sound from this tuba. We have a whole band now.
I think that you have to press the little plunger
I'm
thing.
over there doing my
Yeah, no,
and I'm just totally like ignoring you.
Well, I guess start. I don't know, checking out the rest of the room and see if there's a purpose to these instruments.
Okay.
You can find any correlation or something.
Yeah. Do an investigation.
Alright.
Nice system.
Sure.
Oh, good. Better. 18.
Neat.
Here.
It does. They just seem to be like a old music hall for the dwarves. I don't really see anything that, like screams like "do this to it."
Alright.
And then,
Is the room furnished?
it's got. It does not appear to be furnished.
Maybe
What?
it's all brought away by now.
When I'm messing with this, do the Zorn appear interested in it? As in the metal that it's made out of?
Like the nom nom metal. Yeah, they're kind of drooling a little bit, looking at all of the things,
Yeah.
except for the organ. You don't want to eat
Do you
stalagmites.
care about any of these instruments?
We might need them to get through this gate. Give me a couple seconds.
And do the instruments look like they're made of something valuable?
They do. The tuba looks like it's worth about 30 gold pieces and weighs 30 pounds. And each drum out of the two is worth about 50 gold pieces and weighs about 100 pounds.
Can I keep them?
No. You can carry it.
No.
You can
I
carry, you
want
can have it. So my dad says the pumpkin
An
patch.
extra large bag of holding.
They're fun,
Yeah.
but I like mine better.
The magic or the arch gate. So carved into the keystone is a hand-shaped indentation with a sigil representing magic scribed into the palm. If you cast the mage hand cantrip and press the spectral fingers into the keystone's indentation, it opens the gate for 1 minute. This will pass through to level 11. And again, a rune might go off that I will choose if we go into this.
I could activate this one very easily,
Oh.
but it goes to level 11.
What are we on now?
6.
6, 7.
We may not be powerful enough to pass through this one either.
How do you activate this one?
Mage hand.
Well, I can do that.
Cool.
Do we care about the tuba? It's very heavy. And it looks like it might satiate our
Or
friends
do
a
you want
little bit.
to maybe detect magic and see if any of these instruments are magical? No. You start sacrificing them?
I'll do a detect magic ritual.
As Coraline continues playing.
I will give them 3 gold apiece.
I'm performing the shit out of this, by the
You're
way.
doing a great job, I'm
It's a
sure.
27.
Yes, you were doing a fantastic job with this. They recognize the song from the depths of their childhood.
I recognize
I have
some-
Teary Light laying across my lap, and this is for her.
And she loves the music. Can you play another one?
Of course.
Wonderful.
Do you know any dwarven songs?
Do you know any Dwarven songs?
That's a 30, so
Hey, all their
probably.
songs?
Cranky.
Do you know the songs of my old home?
History check?
History, yeah.
History. That's a 19.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, I'll play one of those. Yeah. See
Just
how well
bring
I play
home
it.
again.
Well, that's a 25.
It's a little
Borrow
rusty.
towels.
It's a little rusty.
Yeah, rustier than the old song.
Right?
25 is rusty.
I know.
Compared to
She
a
has
30.
high standards. Needs
She
to be
does.
completely
True.
bespectacled.
I mean, you're talking like elves playing it versus a halfling playing it, so it's a little choppy.
Yeah, they have the reach to get notes that your hands don't
My little
quite.
stubby fingers.
You got like your elbow out there.
Oh, I mean, this was made for a dwarf, so I mean,
But to play an elvish,
Yeah.
when they've got the reach.
You've got it. Yeah, they've got longer fingers.
Well,
and
unless
they're
we
more-
might need that tuba to potentially get into the king's tomb, you can feed it to it. It's not magical. The only thing that's magical in the room is the gate.
interior.
And some random shit in their party.
Yeah.
And that, 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 and that.
Magic staff.
Yeah.
That's a magic sword.
Yeah.
I really like this room.
I am going to set the tuba down.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to pull out my battle axe
Okay.
and try and chop it in half.
Roll to hit.
What did you?
13.
Uh-huh. As you might know, metal on metal. Especially glass. Yeah, it's very discordant in the room. It's not a very good noise. You also kind of like get into a little bit, but it's just metal
Just
on
let it.
metal.
Well, now that I've got like I got into it a
Uh-huh.
little bit, I'm gonna like put a foot on it and just wrench.
My
What
silence
are you
spell is
trying
over.
to do?
Okay.
I'm trying to split it evenly for them.
When his
Yeah.
identify on the case. So any noise they're making now is echoing down the hall.
Okay. Thank
But
you.
it's useless then.
Well, it's useless now.
And then it's got a big old gap in it.
Yeah, I continue to wrench on it until I get 2 relatively same-sized pieces. If one of them appears larger, I give it to Ma, and the smaller one I give to the other Zorn.
Oh, you have a favorite.
So the big tuba end goes to Zor. The smaller end.
Well, see, but the other
The
side is more condensed.
It's going to be more metal on the other side. So the new one feels like it's getting the better end of the bargain, but Mon knows that you love him more.
Well, I don't.
Keeps them in check.
I don't think that whatever we need is here.
They might
So you said this organ was like carved into.
Yeah, it's made from the stalactites that were here when they carved the mountain out.
What about the bench?
That is a stone bench.
Stone? Okay.
Yes.
I was just wondering if there was like.
Yeah, are there any secret compartments?
or
Search it.
anything.
You can search.
I'll help. I'm curious.
Ooh.
28. That's a natural
Nice.
20.
It appears to be a solid stone
Nice.
bench.
Okay.
Do any of the keys look more worn than others? Like there were certain songs that you played on it.
Yes, of course. The when you played the dwarf song, those were the
Those
keys
keys
that
were-
you used the most.
I don't. Okay,
I
so
know. I don't know like dwarven keys like the F sharp keys are
if
more.
any song was going to trigger something cool
Yes.
about this room,
It
would
would
be
have
the
been
one
the
that was played
dwarven
more.
room.
So
It would have been the
when I
dwarven
played
song.
it would have happened. So that's yeah. Okay.
Well, I think we're done exploring the music room now. Can we?
You just leave Coraline here.
Yeah.
She'd be content.
So why is this room supposed to be so special?
Because it's a music room, obviously.
I don't know. Search around behind.
Well, there's less music in it now.
That back wall. Maybe search for
Okay.
I think we
secret doors and stuff.
Sure.
fairly
Go for it.
thoroughly.
Glad I got advantage on that. 18.
It appears to be a solid stalagmite wall. Nothing weird about it.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna go
we're
peek up to the hallway to the east
Okay.
and be watching for anything coming.
Okay.
Which way do we go now? Left or right?
awful.
Well, the other thing went right, didn't it?
Yeah.
I found what I wanted to find.
Let's go that way. Follow it.
That was
Because that's already
refreshing.
double back. Doubled back.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll go with them now,
Okay.
reluctantly.
Yes.
We'll start heading down the hallway that Lilith is looking down and heading south.
I'll put Lilith at the edge and I'll line up the party real
Kind of
quick.
lead the way a little bit, I guess.
Alright.
Do the Zorn appear satiated?
Yes. For now.
Still mawing as we travel, probably.
You just made a name pun.
Can I name the other one Norks?
I did.
How long can you concentrate?
Okay. The new Zorn can be Norks.
Very tired for.
A minute?
A minute.
I can concentrate on the dim green light for up to 10 minutes, but
But then nobody can
thank
move
you.
anywhere.
You're welcome.
the new guy's named Norks.
Ma Norks. Which again is Zorn backwards.
Wouldn't that be
Almost.
rocks?
Yeah,
But it's
it's
wrong.
on the rocks.
Norks.
Norox. Should I just spell it the other way?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's an anagram.
Norks is
It's
fine.
close enough.
Okay, and then I will give you more of the hallways. I'm sure you're dying to know what you see.
Yes. Not
Yes. Not actually dying. Damn.
literally, though. Wait, no!
That's my goal is to kill the party, don't you know?
You want someone
If I
else
were
to do it?
dying, we're sacrificing other people, then yes.
Whoa.
Okay. You see there's a T ahead, and the northern part of the T you recognize, and the southern part you do not. And then it looks
Southern
like it goes
part.
right
Head
forward.
south.
Let's head south. As you head south, and I will catch the party up, I promise. Let me just do the reveal. The big reveal.
Trugging along through passageway.
Looks like you have a choice to make.
I'm gonna ask Coraline, when watching the mist thingy run away from us, did it look like it got really far away or turned to disappear?
It looked like it turned.
Totally turned.
Then that way.
Okay. Oh, excuse me, phone. Thank you. God, what a jerk.
No, we're set on chasing it down. Okay.
No, I just
Yeah, why not?
I figured we'll go that way.
We're
Not
gonna
necessarily
explore the
chase
whole
it down,
place anyway, so we might as well
We
go.
gotta find the hand of the king.
Yeah, we don't know where it is, so we might as well.
Not very handy.
Anyway,
My goal
it's
isn't to
as
chase
good
it
as
down,
none of
but
the
maybe
ways.
we'll increase our chances of finding it again.
Alright, let me just. Okay, there's a party.
I have a question for you, Grace.
Yes.
Can I perform a ritual while walking?
You can. You can if you like have like maybe if you like backpack on soul, or if you like have a hand on somebody's shoulder to make sure that you're focused on the ritual and not like bumping into walls and stuff. I'd be okay with that.
I was just thinking about doing the comprehend language ritual so that if I come across any dwarven writing or anything like that, I can read it. But
All right.
it's cool.
Lilith,
Yes.
you fall into a pit
I fall into
and
a
take
pit.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Is there spikes on the bottom?
You only took 4 bludgeoning damage.
Doesn't she have
I have slow fall. That's why I'm asking.
okay.
Is there something that's damaging that spikes, or is it just the distance?
It does not tell me. It says standing on the pit to fall in and take bludgeoning damage.
So I take 0.
Okay,
But
but you were gone.
But what happened to the floor?
It has collapsed.
The floor has collapsed?
Yes.
It didn't like...
Wow.
I should switch anyways if it's still the music from before. No, it says it collapsed.
Oh.
Crumbled in
Oh,
one.
in addition, neat.
Yeah.
Oh, you do take this one.
So it says you all die.
You do take this one. Please do a dexterity saving throw. I'm so mad at this right now.
14.
All right.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
What is down there?
There appears to be a detonation.
Oh!
Oh boy.
All right.
Is there Lilith chunks shooting out of the hole?
Let me find out.
We're
How
about
much
to find
damage I
out.
do.
Exploded down there. Jeez.
38 fire damage.
38 fire damage.
Correct.
So, minus
26.
12.
Okay.
That's 26.
26.
Do
Okay.
you have evasion yet?
What?
Do you have the evasion thing yet?
Not yet.
Oh no.
So, sorry, how much was that? 26, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think that comes in at 10.
Still totally fine?
I mean, it hurts.
Okay.
63 minus 26.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that?
Boom.
I'm not mathing.
That's
right now.
ouch.
7th level.
Come on,
So
seven
you have
level.
it.
Bear with me
How
here.
do I not have that?
Written down?
Yeah, that's
Rogue
a
has
Did I
it.
somehow
Seventh
miss?
level. Monk has it too. Evasion.
Man, if you don't know your own shit.
True.
Uh,
So, did she succeed on the saving throw?
You don't know.
Well, you'd have to tell her whether or not she succeeded,
Oh, okay.
because if she does succeed, she takes no damage.
She did not succeed.
There we go.
But I take half damage if I fail, right?
Does it say you use your reaction to?
No.
At 7th
it says-
level, your instinctive agility lets you dodge out of the way of certain effects, such as a blue dragon, lightning breath, or fireball. When you're subject to the effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to only take half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, and only half if you fail.
It was a dexterity saving throw, so yes.
So,
Half of 38.
what have
Less chunky.
half of 38. So
It's a less chunky.
19.
19
Keep the
minus
noise.
12. So
You take
Seven.
actual 7 points.
I take 7.
You're welcome.
You're
for
probably the best
buffer
one
zone.
to fall into the
Right.
hole.
Can I rush up next to Brock?
Get out of that hole.
Like, are you okay? Not well. I don't.
Oh, next
Uh,
to
Put
her.
a foot in the pit.
I don't want to be in the pit.
Are you okay?
Just get brought in.
I want to ask Cherryline in my head. Could you
Uh-huh.
have seen that?
A pit in the floor? I don't think I'm all knowing. I mean, I am, but not that good.
Can I search this hole I'm in?
Sure.
How big,
Yeah, why
how
not?
big is the hole?
Might as well while you're there.
How big is the pit?
Modify 20.
With your hold on.
Investigation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, modify 20. She has a pit, they might be
Anything that's fallen in before you appears to have been exploded, and there's nothing down here.
I will just run up the wall.
Okay.
Kabooey.
Ding, ding, ding.
And you're back.
Which side do you want to end up on?
The safe
Good
side.
question. Oh, what?
Towards us.
Towards the party or away from the party?
I'm gonna go away from the party.
Okay.
Can you mark the floor where it crumbles?
Just a
I
5 foot
absolutely
ladder.
can.
Can't you tell where the floor is rigged?
I can try. But I gotta get across this.
But didn't it crumble?
You could jump.
It did, but it's like a hole now, so you can. That's where the hole is.
Right.
But so like
Slow
it
down,
deforms
or
itself
down.
because I'm the fifth person to fall on it. So
Alright.
that's
Do you want
eventually
me
You
to
don't
go
know
in
why it
front?
was there. Maybe somebody came by and patched it. Maybe it reforms after a certain amount of time. You don't know.
If we're gonna be running into traps, you want me going in front?
I can run on the walls so I avoid the traps.
Unless it's, you know.
On the well, I imagine you step on a plate to trigger the.
Yeah, true.
I don't think they built the traps to account for people
Just
running
for
across the wall.
It's true.
You'd be surprised what dwarves will build.
I will.
I've seen light traps in
Go with
dungeons. You break
Yes,
the light beam.
Wait. Take this, and I'm gonna grab one of my grappling hooks
Okay.
and hand him the hook end.
The other
Okay.
and
So you're gonna
I will
run
attempt
and-
a running leap.
Sure. I'll give you an advantage.
I was saying I can just run
Acrobatics.
across the wall, grab it, and like pull it
Advantage
out.
to acrobatics.
Number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet. Oh, yeah, I can get across. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have an
Ding,
11
ding,
strength.
10 minutes.
I can move 11
He's
feet.
making a long
Oh yeah,
jump.
you can make a long jump. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just fall down the hall.
Okay, you have the rope.
Yeah.
Coraline's got the other end of it. You've crossed.
Did you want me to roll for anything?
No, if you just
Alright.
do a running
Just
leap,
a
okay.
long jump, yeah.
Yeah. You know where it is. There's a
And
hole in the
then,
floor.
how do you want to secure the two ends?
We have
Look
a
at the
Zorn.
I'll hold one end and
Okay.
do my, orcish strength thing, powerful build, and
Yes.
help you guys
We'll
across.
tie one of the other ends to a Zorn arm.
Which one do you want
Or
to pick?
we'll have it hold on, because they have 3 sets of arms between the 2 of them.
Or three. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Tie it around.
Hold
Mom.
it together.
Just like tie it to
That seems like a lot of rope to use when they can just have 6
They just hold
hands.
it.
Holding it.
Okay. With the Zorn helping the party crosses, fine.
Is there a lip on either side of this?
You know, for the Zorn, I kind of want there to be. Hold on. I'm getting attached to them too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's really weird.
It's it never does this. No, it's just like whenever the screen goes black, it's like I guess you're done listening now.
Well,
But it's
maybe
never
you
done that
set it
before.
To not fall asleep.
That's a lot of work. Hold on.
What happens it?
I only have 18 minutes left to
Yeah.
fight with this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was like, let's go
Yeah.
down the hallway more.
Yeah.
We got so much light, can't see the walls.
Ew.
It's reflecting
And
back
I
on
did it
our face.
myself that time.
We might want to be careful. There might be more traps.
I can go ahead and
Ron, I will go
Look,
ahead and
yeah.
search for the traps.
I can search as I walk.
Don't do the death.
Don't do the death.
You can, at the end of the hallway, you can either go to your right or go to your left.
To the right. To the
Oh
right.
my. I guess see if we can see any light either direction.
There does not.
All
Let me
these
check.
lit rooms we keep running into.
I know there does not appear to be
So,
any light in
open.
either direction.
Okay.
Any noises in either direction?
Roll a perception check.
The way that I'm getting the Zorn across while you're
15.
Okay. There not appear to be any noises.
their arms come out of the top of their heads.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have them grab their hands together and like press each other so that they like kind of like create a they tension push each other against the walls as they go across.
Hey.
Can we
Smart
do
enough
a
to do
Zorn
Team building exercise.
team building exercise check? I don't know how to roll
Animal
this.
handling, I guess.
Sure. Let's roll
I'm
this.
totally not
Zorn
gonna help this because this is
Animal handling.
Can I get a little guidance
I
with my cantrip?
I suppose.
I will pull out 50 gold pieces.
Oh,
kinda
okay.
like,
That's a good way to
replace
help.
them
Yes.
with the gold pieces.
And like, I'll go up to Kotrick and like
And model it?
and like model it.
That's almost like extra. Okay, with that, I'll give you initiative yes. Advantage of the thing. Great. Yes, together with the gold and the modeling and your awesome manual handling, they do make it across just fine.
Then I will happily feed 25
Okay.
gold pieces to each one.
That's hilarious.
Because it's worked stone in there and here, and they can't earth glide through it apparently. Because
Oh,
if it was
shit.
smooth stone, like if it's natural stone and dirt, then they can just. But because it's been manufactured, like it
Yeah.
disconnects them from it.
They could technically go through the wall, but you might
Any
lose them.
carved surface
Oh, okay.
is no longer transferable to
Sometimes it says that they go through the walls around here, so
them.
it's probably
So
applicable.
maybe people made the.
It's fine. This was more fun.
Yes.
You're right.
The people that made the packet maybe didn't.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't quite read it all the way. I mean, in the book too, it was like,
They've been hanging
sorry,
around
we'll
with
go
us too
away.
long to remember
South.
that they could do that.
South, around the south, there is a hallway which appears to end with a door on the right, and then the hallway itself appears to continue to the south. Sorry, door to the left if you're going down south.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Go down to the intersection with the door.
Key.
Once open it.
I'll check
Mm-hmm.
with the traps.
Check for traps.
Stop holding hands.
Stop holding hands. Oh
I
wait,
think that one's
The
a girl and that
Zorns?
one's a guy.
I don't think they.
If you want care to take the time to
genderless.
find out.
they're
I know it
non-binary.
down
11.
11. This does not appear to be trapped or locked.
Can you reset ours, please?
I sure can.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm gonna pull out a dagger and
Okay.
like be ready to throw at
Just in
anything
case.
hostile.
Okay.
Say if you open the door, I'll.
I want to scurry 10 feet south of Bra.
Okay.
Set the lantern down.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess I'm actually at the door.
I'm gonna reveal the south hallway because Coach explained a little bit further. Hey, there's a hallway here. And then I will reveal the room. Boop, 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 boop. I love circle rooms. They're so much fun to reveal. Did
Oh.
such a good job.
17 clicks instead of 4.
I know. As you open this room, this appears to be some sort of acolyte's quarters. There's 6 stone beds with their headboards against the walls. Looks kind of like a Harry Potter dorm style. There's a shallow niche standing empty above each bed. At the foot of each bed is a stone chest that has been smashed open.
All of the chests been smashed open?
All 6. It's a 30-foot high dome ceiling.
Looks
Issue
empty.
clears.
Anyone want to look?
I'll
I'm
do a
gonna-
quick check.
I'm gonna go down with Kotrix.
I'll sneak right
Maybe
outside
go
the
a
door.
bit
Okay.
further.
Are you gonna help me,
and
Bra?
Yeah, if you're the only one going in, I'll go in and help you.
Okay.
Search around in there.
Poke around through debris.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be an 11.
Neat. You find nothing.
You find nothing.
see. Not bad.
Oh, there's nothing in here. Let's go.
Alright. Coraline and I just continue heading.
Very, very cautiously.
Of course, very cautiously south. I'll just move the whole party a little bit south.
I'll
Yeah.
catch up.
Lilith, you're gonna be in the wall for a second. Don't freak out. You're fine.
Oh, there you go.
It appears to have you appear to have a T up ahead. Looks like there might be rubble on the peripheral of your vision to your right, and maybe a door to your left.
I'm gonna go check out the rubble.
Okay.
I'll go check out the door.
All right. Let's just move our bow a little bit more. Bloop bloop bloop.
I like it.
Rubble. Door.
Ah, there's a
Light.
door!
Kick it in.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop my music.
Okay!
Okay, sure. I'll just keep revealing while I'm in the mode. Alright, and then you're just gonna let the phone die. It's fine. F you, phone. Need a new
Whoa.
one, apparently. Alright. Courtline, there's some rubble and there's a Y ahead. And then Cotrix, you busted open the door because he said so.
Yeah.
It appears to have the same sort of setup as before. 6 beds, 6 chests, 6 alcoves, all those chests are opened or busted opened.
bust it open. I'll do a quick survey of the room.
Okay.
See if I can find anything.
Sure.
Natural 20 plus 8, so 28.
Awesome. You do find alabaster statuettes of dwarven kings lie smashed on the floor. They used to be in the wall niches.
Ooh.
Oh.
I wanna...
Before you ask, none of them are doing this.
Yeah.
And none of them are worth anything because they have been smashed.
Yeah, they've
correct?
been smashed. So you just see a head here, and a
Okay.
foot there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna
Any
go a
hands?
little bit south and
Okay.
see what I see. Just like to the edge of where my vision is.
Mm-hmm. Let me move the rest of the party forward.
Maybe we should take a break here and continue exploring.
We might be able to
In a
secure
week?
this room.
These are 8-foot high tunnels, Coraline. That tunnel, sorry. Let's see the rest. Strewn with debris. Debris.
I think this would be a good place to take a rest. Not that we super need the rest, but
Couldn't hurt. We've used some resources. A couple people got hurt. Or, well,
Is the door to the
We need to
room
get
that they're
started.
in open in or out?
I'm just gonna say because Kotrix busted it in, I'm sure it goes inward.
did I actually busted in?
You kicked it and it kind of opened up. It wasn't but it did go inward.
So if you put the bubble so that the outside is touching the door, then it can't be opened.
Correct.
but do we? Oh, your bubble. Yeah, I was gonna say not the other one.
Yeah.
'Cause
Mine lasts for
those
24
theirs.
hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We could take a long rest potentially and still,
Yeah.
it would still be up.
Okay. Would you like to?
Soul's resting up there with them.
He is.
Hopefully
He might catch
Soul
up.
Or
with
we
you
could
if
go
you
back and rest with them.
do whichever you want.
Not very far.
Party's choice.
I think that's fine.
Here's fine.
Here's fine.
Okay. There are 6 beds.
Yeah, right?
They're stone. I'm assuming that the one that's not. Actually, I bet the Zoin will sit and try to eat some of the statuettes on the floor.
Yeah, we'll totally feed them the alabaster
Yeah.
statues.
Maybe some of the stone
Yeah, the
chests.
chests, for sure.
So they have a nice snack. You guys have a nice nap.
Luxurious.
I'm going to roll for if you actually complete your long rest when we start next time,
Okay.
just in case.
I was looking for a place for us to stop for the
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the time.
I will do the hut.
Okay, the hut.
Can I use my cartographer's tools to draw what we did today?
You can certainly try. I don't know how to roll for cartographer's
So
tools.
given that something
Intelligence plus
could open the
proficiency.
door,
That one.
but it can't actually enter the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a really shitty job.
Okay, you
drawing.
draw some circles and some lines and your little compass rose is kind of crooked.
Unless you want to help me, she's proficient.
What are you drawing?
It looks like a penis.
Don't ask.
Hold on, will you help me out here?
No, what are you trying to draw?
The map.
Oh, of where we've been?
Yeah,
well, we
you
went
gotta
through
do
this room, this
this
room.
Yeah, there we go. 25.
Okay, it looks a lot cleaner now.
So I erased when I started. The correlates. These are
Uh-huh.
the corrections you make.
You gotta put that there. No, that wasn't like that there.
All right. You, without giving, I'll say I can zoom out at any time and you can
That looks
see
like
the
what were you trying
map that
to
you've
draw?
been. Hey everybody, we're gonna be at Farmstrong next week. I know on Sunday, and then we'll be at Puget Sound Battleground in November. And I didn't refresh our followers. Hold on, let's see if we made it. I know, refresh. What was your friend's name that was watching? Because he did not
Justin.
do it. Justin.
Justin did
Subscribe.
not subscribe.
Right down here.
I know.
I don't know where the button is. But we will see you guys hopefully in person at Farmstrong or at Battleground, but otherwise we'll see you at events or on here in a week, and we'll figure out if these guys can actually figure out the puzzle of the 6th level of Undermountain.
Tell your friends to subscribe and
That's
follow
right.
us on Facebook, and we'll do a giveaway at 50 for YouTube and at 200 for Facebook.
Awesome. All right. Bye.